Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. We're glad you're with us today. There are 3 hours coming your way of incredible fine jewelry. This is the continuation customer appreciation event. We are so excited you're with us because this is where we take our deepest discounts all year long. It is so exciting because we've got all the discounted favorites. We've got all the brand new as well, which is very exciting. Museum pieces also that are all going to be discounted, and then an extra 10% off. So this is quite the savings show, but of course can't go on forever. So we want to make sure that you get in all your requests. Anything you're looking to see, this is the time to get those requests in. Let us know what you've missed out maybe. I know I had Amy already asking about something. She just said, I hope this is still available, and it is. So that's exactly what you need to do, because of course, if you haven't been able to check out every show live, this is where you can also ask questions and get those requests in for pieces you think you may have missed. Always best to ask your operators and see if we've still got your piece here. Now, there is a lot of brand new here. That's really what's been the most fun, I think, about this event is it's not just the returning favorites, but also pieces that are brand new and incredible museum ideas. Like, for example, today we're going to bring you a 6.5 carat Tanzanite. We've got a very, very special yellow diamond. It's in an incredible diamond mounting with a lot of great diamonds overall. We also have a Paraiba. It is going to be a 1.5 carat nearly in an incredible mounting. So that's coming up. If you're a Kunzite lover, get ready. We've got Kunzites coming up that are actually going to be 3 of our larger stones we have in rings. They're coming down in price. Assorted wheels that are going to be coming down in price. And again, everything is its lowest price possible. So this is where you may even want to not just stock up on your favorites that you've been thinking about, but also maybe get a jump start on holiday shopping. It's a really good time to do that. And also Tahitian pearl strand, there's just one here. So I know that's been in demand. I've got one brand new one for you that is going to be our huge stones. And then we also have a very special Mandarin garnet with a lot of diamonds. Some really important ruby is here. So no matter what it is you're looking for, we got it. So let me know what requests you have, because we would love those throughout the day. So start them early, keep them coming all day long. And of course, we've even got some really affordable. It's kind of the beauty of this event is we always like to strive to have a little bit of something for everybody. This event, no exception, but of course, it's where even the most exotic pieces get really affordable. So shop till you drop. And of course, the only thing really dropping here is the prices. So you guys ready? We've got an incredible Alexandrite to start. This is one that we don't usually see. Again, Amy, let me know when you're ready to see your piece. Just don't want you to miss out on those one-of-a-kinds. And look what's back here. Take a look at this. This is going to be our special Alexandrite. It's already changing color right before your eyes, and that's not what it's supposed to do in this light, but it is. So this is really important. And you've got item number 112, 49, 45 here that is just looking so good. How about those bigger diamonds as well that are giving you so much to love? And of course, one of the more exotic stones you ever will see is in that centerpiece, of course. So this is just 26 points Alexandrite oval. Let me show it to you a couple of ways, because it does have this kind of sweep of the platinum, and then you've got the 26 pointer with the 40 points in diamonds. All the diamonds are larger as well, and that of course is going to stay in the platinum, but all larger stones love it. Of course, blue, green to purple, and that's really exciting. But let's take a look at it on the hand here for you. This is an important ring. This is how it looks, and I think that even with the direction of it, given that it's got one more side that's a little more kind of a straight edge versus this beautiful cluster that kind of extends up, you can just, if you wanted to stack it, you could. I could see that working as almost like a crown to a ring, an extension of what you love already, adding a little extra. But here are those incredible values we love to see, and guess what it's going to be? From $29.99, over 50% off. I think that this is obviously, some of the greatest values we've ever seen. We know that. And I think that the values that I get it to automatically are the best of the best of the best, but that extra 10% off, just a bonus. So really an important time to shop. And of course, we can size it for you. Right now, it's about a 5.5. We can size it for you to whatever you need. So platinum sizing we do. It's not even going to be $1,500, and that is a super clean Alexandrite as well. Of course, it's already just trying in this one light here. More fluorescent lighting is trying to change. So if you were actually in for fluorescent into incandescent, you get a total purple color change. You have the more blue-green as well. So that's really special, and it's only going to be $9.99, but you take another 10% off. That equates to $100 extra that is coming off of that price tag in a platinum piece, which is pretty exciting. So that's going to be a one only, and we are welcoming everybody Colombian. Glad you're with us today. And this is so exciting. So very special. I know. That's a really good Alexandrite, isn't it? So $8.99 and change if you would like it. And that's going to be a very, very special look. So let me know, 15 seconds remaining. We've got Tsavorite. And again, let me know what requests we have for you. We can get to those as they come in. Hope you will get all your requests. It could be just a specific piece, or it could be something that you're just kind of hoping we have in general, right? It doesn't have to be a specific item number. You can always say, I want to see a ruby in this price range, or I'd love to see a Tanzanite in this price range. We would love to help you out. So $9.99, $8.99 checkout. Let me know who's got that one. Shall we get to our other platinum piece? I've got a really stunning Tsavorite garnet here. This is a really cool, almost like a highway design, meets diamonds, meets a very important stone in the center. That is Tsavorite garnet. And of course, set at an angle as it is, one of the more important green stones. And there are quite a few of them, right? There's a lot of green stones that we consider precious and that we know are rare, but this is just amazing, isn't it? Item number 1124945 is going to be your item number here. And that's going to be a lot of platinum. We just saw a lot of platinum in the Alexandrite. This one gives you more so, with that almost like 3 rings in one, with the way that they swirl and cascade and look so amazing, don't they? And so this will be, again, a really special item number 3658, and it's going to be our platinum 123 is the carat weight. It's a carat 23 in the Tsavorite garnet. Then you have the diamonds that kind of sweep around it and look so good there. And then we're going to get this one out the door in a hurry. It's not even $1,000 or $9.99. So we just had Alexandrite. Now we're going bigger with the Tsavorite. We're going with that platinum, which of course more there to love, and then diamonds as well, keeping the diamonds very simple. It's not even $9.99. How about that? When you feel this ring, you're going to be most blown away, I think, by the feel and the weight of it. That's a lot of platinum. It's like really truly fusing 3 rings into one. So you know that if it were just even gold and there was the gold weight of 3 rings in one, that would be pretty pricey these days. This is just, again, a step up, and we are so excited to make it $9.49. Now, if you would like, of course, that extra 10% off on a $9.49 price tag is actually $854. So right around $850 if you'd like to get that Tsavorite piece. And again, all one ring, highway kind of influence there, and then that sweep of the diamonds around it. So $854 and change if you'd like to get that one, and that'll be a one only as well. And there's just the other direction and the other way it sits there. So you've got a really special look, but I gotta say that is a lot of platinum for about $850. So let me know if you'd like that one. We'll give it about 30 seconds here as well, and then we're gonna be moving along. We got so much to show you, and like this event, the challenge with this event is that everything, pretty much, with the exception of a couple of diamond pieces, everything's a one only. So we really do make it our mission to show you a lot of jewelry. So that's why you're going to get about 30 seconds with every item today. Given that obviously we're trying to get through the entire inventory, it'd be like a great thing that maybe when the goal here in my mind is by the time this customer appreciation event is over, we're still going to show our appreciation, but with all brand new. That's my hope, so that we can really start fresh. If we clear out everything in the vault, then we have to have everything brand new. So that would be really, I think, our goal here. So please let us know whatever we can bring out for you. Happy to do that. So let me know on that one. Let's get to it. We've got a really special, actually a cool rarity today. I've got our one and only Congolese stone that actually is a cut we've not seen before. So also I wanted to get to our Mandarin, and there's an emerald deal that's really amazing. But let's skip the greens for a minute and let's talk about this one. We've got a really special Rubellite. I know that's been in demand of late. A lot of questions about Rubellite. Had a smaller stone the other night. Here's where 112-5286 comes out to play. And you've got a Rubellite that's even more impressive here. This is just a really good stone, isn't it? You've got the brightness of the color. It's a true Rubellite. I'm never going to call a pink tourmaline a Rubellite and try to pass it off as something it's not. This is all about the best of the best here. So you've got that 2 carat 36 and then a classic mounting, but the halo can be done small diamonds or it can be done with large diamonds. And so we went here with the larger stones, which we love. And that's really, I think, what the Rubellite truly deserves is give it the largest diamonds possible. This is one of the rarest stones you're ever going to see or ever going to find. So it's one of those, again, any type of tourmaline that's considered exotic, it gets its own name. Otherwise, we just describe a tourmaline by its color. So really, this is where, again, you get a little extra oomph to it because it's Rubellite. It's that true pinky red. It's amazing material, and we're going to blow it out right now. So get ready because there's only one, and we know how quickly everything's going to go in this event. It has been happening for weeks. That's because you're loving it. I mean, you can't get a better value on anything you'd be shopping for beyond what's happening in this event. So it is time to, again, in these final days, time to really truly pick out what you love. Think about asking for those pieces that you may have not thought were here, but you never ever know. So it always, always, always is going to pay off to ask. But this is our 236, a $49.99 ring. Should be, would be, could be. It's not going to be. That's the beauty of it. So let's take a look at it on the hand here. Get you a great, great stone, and look at how beautifully clean it is. That's always a challenge with any tourmaline, especially the Rubellites. That's important. And then there you can see it's still glowing, still giving that beautiful color that ripples through the stone. It's not going to be $49.99 at all. Going a lot lower than that. So get ready, only one only. That's kind of the deal here. So you got to dial in really soon, really quickly. Let me know what you'd like to see as well. We'll help you out there, but this is not even going to be that half off price, $2,500 or $24.99, which we know we love a good 50% off discount. I don't know about you, but if you've noticed, most jewelry is going up, not down. So it's exactly the opposite here. So if you didn't think you could get fine jewelry like you used to be able to, well, we're taking you back in time on pricing, yet taking you to pieces that are still really fresh and new, right? Doesn't mean you have to go estate jewelry to get a deal. That's what so many people are promoting right now. Well, just buy a piece that was made back 30 years ago and, that's been, kind of beat up and owned by someone else and all that. Well, again, that might be a little savings, but it's nice to have something new for you. And that's what we do. So this is really important, and it's only going to be, let's take it down to $19.99 first caller, and then an extra $200 off of that price as well. So it is up to you to dial in as quickly as you can. $17.99 on that one. A really, really good look if you like a fabulous really rare tourmaline. Maybe you're trying to collect them. We do have a Paraiba later, but again, even Paraibas are not priced this way. This is one of those that we've really made an exquisite value for you at $17.99. So let me know if you like that one. And then we've got our Tahitian pearl strand. We have to do that on the early side today because I know how many of you have been asking me for more Tahitians in strands. And maybe you picked up that big enhancer we had last, let's see, it was Thursday night, right? So a lot of you looking for that Tahitian pearl strand to go with everything. And let's face it, it's kind of the focal point of jewelry right now, is that we see a lot of this look out in the kind of the public eye. So we're really excited to bring you our version here in a great affordability, bring it to you like nobody can, and it's going to be 1123231. So glad you're with us today. This is a very special show. It's a Saturday, and of course, as we celebrate and kind of get into that latter half of August here, we're so excited to bring you something that I know you've been begging for a long, long time. This is our one only, so I wanted to give you a look at it from a distance away because this is no regular pearl necklace. We're going extra exotic, of course, with the black pearls, but also it's the size of the pearls here. And I know that we easily think, you can think of pearl strands and think of pearl necklaces and figure it's going to be those 5 or 6 millimeter white pearls that are cultured pearls. This is vastly different. We're going up to that higher end quality with the Tahitians, of course, natural pearls, natural color, out of that, again, black-lipped oyster that is so rare. But this is where, again, it's about size when you've got a solid gold clasp, but look at this, and very subtle graduation, so that even if you look at it from a distance, there's about a 2.5 millimeter graduation from the back to the front, but you don't see it at all. And that's what's going to save, because here's the deal. If the 13.5 millimeter, which is the larger focal point here, if that had to go all the way around, I honestly couldn't make one, because it would be so difficult to get that many perfectly matched 13+ millimeter pearls in this variety. But instead, when we do that subtle graduation, not only does it make it look a little bit more nuanced and a little bit more designer and fabulous, but it's also going to be, because I think that's what makes it look real. There's a lot of faux pearls out there. There's a lot of, again, some pearls are actually pearls that are treated or they're coated. This is real natural deal pearls. And so I love that that subtle graduation is subtle, but that it gives it a little more of that really couture look. And so this is what we're seeing a lot of. Have you priced them elsewhere? They're really expensive. They're about $50,000 on average. So that's why we're really excited, and no doubt why we have so many requests is because, if you've missed out before, you might think, oh, it's no problem, I'll just head out to the retail store. And then you realize $50,000 for a pearl necklace? I don't think so. So let me start with it on the hand here as we look at it right here and show you that it's got that big yellow gold clasp to start. So want to make sure that's clear. And then want to show you the whole thing draping here, where you can see again what I was showing you. The back to the front is all going to be good size. So they're 11 to 13.5 millimeters. And there's that subtle graduation where all the way through, most of them are going to be 13 and 12.5s that lead back. So the smallest pearl is 11, the largest one in the center is 13.5. But you see, they're all big pearls throughout. And there's a subtle difference between each and every one of them in color. Because guess what? If they were all exactly the same, everybody would look at it and assume that that's just faux, that that's completely just that, you know, $200 piece you picked up from a costume jewelry designer. This is where you've got something super special. Yellow gold clasp will stay that way. It's a large clasp, and of course it's going to be this 18 and a half inches, which don't worry if that seems a little bit extra long, if that feels like, well, I like an 18-inch. Well, that's kind of how it sits because you have the large diameter of each pearl. So it tends to, just because of the width of the pearls, it tends to sit a little bit back. So it's going to, we gave it that extra length just by a half an inch off the standard so that it'll fit like an 18-inch length. It's got 35 individual pearls, which I think is good to know, especially when you figure that each pearl could be $3,000 on its own, and you start to do the calculations, and then you realize why they're $50,000 and more. Well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show it to you on the neckline here so you can get a better idea of the size. That's how it's going to be centered up. But still, again, I prioritize showing it to you from all the different angles so you can really see how that's going to look, and that's about where an 18 and a half is going to sit on most of us. So right there, just that beautiful length that we love, but it's also got a big value. How about the glow? Isn't that amazing? Under these lights, there's this sheen and this reflective quality. Pearls are not really known for sparkle. They're opaque, organic gemstones, right? Solid all the way through with that nacre in how they're built by the oysters naturally. But that's the thing about a really good pearl, is they're going to not be dull. They're going to give you that glow. They really have a liveliness to them. It is. I mean, it's really special. And I just showed you, I just reversed it. So there's no front, no back, obviously. They're all perfectly round. Obviously, that's a big deal in the pearl category. We judge pearls on so many different factors. We want them to be rounded, not Baroque if you're looking for the highest quality. We want them to be a beautiful sheen and luster. These are. They've got a little more color than just, you know, grays and charcoals and, you know, gunmetal colors. They've got those special nuances, and we'll also show you up close. I just wanted you to see from a distance because the size is really what's so impressive here, and yet you've got that closure right back here. Let's go ahead and show it up close. Get you great value. It's only one, that's the problem, and of course I want you to see that each pearl, I mean, that's about as close up as we can get. You know the magnification of our cameras, 10 power magnification, so it's like looking at your jeweler's loupe, but I just want you to see the subtle differences, but it's how you still have those aubergines, those beautiful purples, the greens, the blues, every color you want to see. You never want your pearl to be dull, and you never want it to be one color or monochromatic. You want it to really have that luster. That's what this has, and we've got a value, not $35,000, not even going to be, and this is what's so crazy, if I'm just thinking about in terms of 35 individual Tahitians, what if they were only, let's say, what, $200 a piece? You would never, by the way, ever get a pearl of a Tahitian pearl variety for $200 loose. Keep that in mind. But if that were the case, that'd be $7,000. Then there's the clasp, which is worth about $400, plus the labor to string them and knot them together, which is that hand and double knotting, so that each one is actually, this is not one consecutive nylon thread that goes all the way through. It's going to be each and every one has a knot between each and every pearl. It's just the way it's done in the high-end necklaces of the world, so that if anything were ever to happen, you wouldn't lose all your pearls, right? Let's say the baby, you know, you're hugging the baby and the baby just gets a hold of it and just rips it off your neckline. You know, whatever it might be, right? That's probably the most extreme example I can think of. You wouldn't lose all your pearls. They wouldn't go flying because each one has that really strong knot in between each pearl. So it's really just like they're individually almost set if it was a ring. This is our value. $200 a pearl is what that equates to. We're not even asking for $7,000 or $6,000 or $5,000 or $4,000. This is why you get on the phone lines early. There's only one strand, and it is an iconic look. It is a look that is worn by some of the most photographed and some of the most famous women in the world, and it's not going to be even $4,000 or $39.99. And I've had plenty of Tahitian pearl strands that have been over $10,000 on this show. This is not one of them, obviously, and we're going to make it even better. Right now, if I just did $3,500, now that we're down to $100 a pearl, and something you could never do. You could never get, you could never do, you could never find for yourself, you could never make that on its own, and yet we're going to go even lower, plus your 10% off, so it's actually going to be $29.99, so we're getting well under the price you would ever pay for just the pearls by themselves if you wanted to gather all those over time. But then you've got your extra $300 off, so instead of $29.99, it's actually going to be $2,699 only for our one and only Tahitian pearl strand of the entire inventory. So that's a good way to shop it and get a great value. Don't forget, we still have our Tsavorite in platinum, we still have our Alexandrite in platinum, and now we've got our pearls that are here for you as well. So keep in mind, you want want to dial in early so you don't miss out. It's a busy Saturday, obviously, we know that, but what a value you have on everything you want to shop for here today. So let's give that 30 seconds as well, because $26.99, I mean, think about it. It's laughable, really. I used to, back in the day, sell a lot of loose stones. As I sold more gemstones than I sold jewelry, actually, in the first decade of my career. And what's interesting is, because it was 4 days a week of gems and 3 days a week of jewelry, and it was a lot of fun. But I got to say, there are moments that I remember so many years ago, we're talking 20 years ago, where I sold Tahitian pearls loose. And you could not buy one, even back then, you could not buy one for even $1,000 per pearl. From these were 10 and 11 millimeters. You've got 35 of them here just to break it down based on what you're paying, because $26.99 is what you pay. That's $77 a pearl. And again, gold clasp, gold closure, all the workmanship and labor to compile the stones, put it together. It's kind of a miracle. So let me know if you like that one and we'll help you out. So first caller situation, then we have our brand new Congolese. And this is the one we've never seen the likes of before. And so if you're collecting these Congolese stones or you want a little more dramatic of a cut, here it is. This is brand new right now, 112-5599. Check it out. This is our Congolese first ever marquise cut. It's got that beautiful look to it. It's a really special marquise double halo. How about that one? For somebody who loves the exotics, the rare, the beautiful, the clean. That's a clean tourmaline right there. And you've got a 245, so also one of those bigger sizes. Marquise cuts always look big, but it's nice to know that you're still getting a substantial size here. And it's 245 in the carat weight. Double halo in the diamonds is going to total 61 points. And we are so ready to get this one home. So please call early, because that's a one only, as pretty much everything I got today is. So that's what's so important. Dial in, because we're going to make it affordable. I got a brand new piece. So even if you've watched every moment of this event, you've never seen this stone. The blues and the greens, obviously the whole headline here is that there's such a very familiar look to Paraiba. That's the thing. But these Congolese stones are such a new find. They haven't been subjected to all that comprehensive testing that we do when a new source is found. So it's unclear right now. It's kind of a little bit 50-50 toss up here whether it's actually copper bearing or not. It's certainly got a lot of the coloring of it, and there's a lot of traits that really resemble that. But one thing that's so unique is that it is clean, and that's very impressive. Any tourmaline, copper or not, has a lot of inclusion. So the fact that these stones, and granted, we're always selecting the best of the best to put into jewelry for you, but it's awfully nice to know that you're not having to deal with the struggle with inclusions like tourmalines normally have. So let's blow it out. It's supposed to be $49.99. I got a better price for you, because that's the deal. If I can't make it sell during an event like this, then there's no hope, right? So that's kind of the thing. I've got full carte blanche to do whatever it takes to move every single piece of jewelry in this inventory. So it's not about, let's just wait, and if it doesn't sell, no biggie, we show it next month. That's not how we're rolling. It is really, truly, you get one chance to get everything, whether it's been in the inventory already, whether it's, again, a new piece like this. It's one chance to get it. It's one opportunity to own it. It will never go lower in price tag. So that's why it's just, again, a great chance to know. I mean, I love that about this sale. I'm not one, as a shopper, I never like to pay more than I have to. It really, really perturbs me if something's a little lower in price one day after I've already bought it for a higher price. I know that's bothersome. So this is where, again, lowest prices we can offer, and you've got a great one here. It's not even going to be $2,000. So suddenly we just took a huge Congolese stone really, really low. Take a look at it now, up close and personal here. Let's look at the good stuff here. And this one's going to be a really exceptional value, not $19.99, $18.88, or even $17.77. Gotta love it. It's only going to be only $16.99 plus your extra 10% off, which means, how about $16.99 turning into a much lower price, like everything does? Isn't that the extra bonus? It's $15.29 at checkout. Now, Mary, we've got some studs for you. We'll show you our diamond studs coming up next, and these are the smaller bezel set diamond studs, so they don't cost thousands and thousands of dollars, but they still give you the look of a big stud. So how about that? Lots of savings, same kind of big look. We'll show them next. $16.99 turns into $15.29 if you'd like our very special Congolese marquise cut, first of its kind. And for anybody who says, I like a little bit more elongation, I want my rings to work for me. You know, I don't want to just put on a ring and admire it. I want it to make my hand look better. This is that really sleek style, that instant elongation that we love. All right, so let's get to it. We've got the diamond studs coming up next. So Mary, thanks for the request here, and it's 112-1423. And then might as well show you. And there's a larger version as well, but I think we'll let you know if those get requested. But let's start here. And so, Mary, here's the options. And this is for a couple of you because it's great to have diamond studs of different varieties, right? We know that you love the big ones, but this is the beauty of the bezel set. The bezel sets automatically give you double the look than you're getting in carat weight. And we're going to come in close, so don't you worry. We're going to show you actually 2 different pairs because why not have choices? And if you're gifting, or maybe, I'm going to tell you what I think a lot of people are going to do today. I have a feeling this could be the opportunity where you're taking more than one and one size, and I'll tell you why. If you've got multiple piercings, and it seems like everyone does these days, this would be the chance right now to do that and get an extra savings, even if you want, watch this, the smaller size. So this one's going to start with 112 1423, and that's going to be one way to go. And then we have the smaller versions here, which are going to be, might as well put them side by side and give you great options here. If just only they will sit. The poor wheel's been through a lot these last few days. So again, everything's been kind of re-set up in our studio here. So again, there may not be a lot of centering possible here, but there they are. There's the smaller version. And then of course the bezel sets like to pinball around, but there they are in the larger, which are going to be, again, looking like the 1 carat weight, but they're not. They're actually going to be 68 points on the larger, plus you've got the smaller that are going to be 28 points. So this is really where, again, beautiful options, great VS diamonds, no matter which one you choose, but 2 also very different price points, and that's the great thing. We all know that diamonds get very, very expensive when they get into bigger sizes. We really are the kind of the antithesis to that because we don't believe, and obviously we want values. We always do, and we tend to be notorious for being able to do things in the diamond world that nobody else can do because diamonds are strictly regulated. So if you've ever been frustrated, why does it seem that diamonds never go on sale? Why does it seem there's never a really good affordable price point on a diamond? Well, that's a very simple, clear reason, and that's because diamonds of a certain level never really crash down. They just, if you want quality, the only way to really get a better price on diamonds, usually outside of TVON, is to go lesser with their quality. And nobody wants a brown, dingy diamond if they can help it. So we're giving you 68 points on the bigger. With that bezel, they look like our 1 carat total weights typically do because the bezels just make it look larger. Then if you want, you go with the 28 pointers. They're still going to look double that weight. So that would be 14 points in each earring. You still get a bigger look. Bezel sets are going to be available in the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. And it's going to be, again, 2 different price points, or maybe you want to stack them. And maybe you want to get a couple because typically we go smaller up the ear. If you've got more than 1 piercing, this would be a great way to go. Take a look at your options. The larger are going to be item number 112, 1423, the 68 pointers. They're coming down, and remember, it's 34 points each earring. So that means you've got a really important over 1/3 of a carat diamond weight size. And then that's going to be $9.99 right here on the right side. If you want to go with the slightly smaller, you're going to go with 1110418, and that stud is going to be a 28 point diamond weight, and those are actually going to be only, well, this is a brand new price tag for this event. That is only going to be $399 to get a pair of the studs. Now I'm going to show you what they look like. Why not? Because this is a really fun way to go, and maybe you do want to stack them, and maybe there's going to be, again, whatever you're looking for. Maybe you have the larger studs already, and you want the 1 carats, and you want to go a little bit smaller. Well, depending on what you already have, this is a great way to get a whole variety going on, and maybe do that, that as the term goes today, the earscaping, right? Where you're really creating a special look based on how you're putting different earrings together and creating this kind of individual look to you. So that's what's kind of exciting about it, and we're going to show you a couple of them on if I can. So $9.99 comes down to $8.99, by the way. That's the larger in the stud earrings, so they're going to be $8.99 only, which is awfully nice, isn't it? And then if you want the larger, or rather the smaller, that's going to be, I'm just going to pop one of these on too. And if you want that smaller, it's going to be $3.99. Do we have the item number on that one? 111418 is the item number, just to bring it up. So I know you're seeing one of each. That's because I'm going to borrow one of each and try to just pop them in the ear here without backings, just to give you a reference point on the size, because I think that's more helpful. So this is what they look like on. So let's see here. We've got the larger here. That's going to be the 68 points there, 34 points in each earring. So that's what you're seeing. Obviously, just having one of them, one of each on. And then you can see how I stacked and layered with the smaller there, and that's going to be the 28 pointers, where you get 14 points in each earring. So both with bezels, bezels. Again, really fabulous designer styles here because also the bezel allows it to, well, there's no prongs, so it's not going to catch on anything. There's no sharp edges. If you are thinking ahead to, like, again, whether it's just you're worried about, you know, the long hair tangling, whether you're worried about, you know, thinking ahead to when a couple months are down the line here, we're putting on those big chunky turtlenecks and we don't want anything scratching or anything. And these will sit up a little better. I just pop them in without a backing. So obviously when you have a backing on, they sit more like that. But there's the larger, there's the smaller, and you can see that I will tell you right now, this gives you a 1 carat look all day. This gives you more of like a, and I'm talking individually, that's a 1 carat look and that's a ½ carat look. So that's just the beauty of spending less because the smaller ones are $3.99. So again, if you're wondering what exactly is going on, there are 2 options, and I say if you've got multiple piercings, you're getting both, and you can see how they stack up beautifully, and of course they could each go higher up on the ear as well. So 2 great options, $9.99, which turns into $8.99 for the larger, $3.99, which is going to be under $3.60 for the smaller as we go back to our wheel and take another look. But I just wanted you to see those on because I think that's the better way to decide. It just gives you a lot of versatility. Maybe you're shopping for gifting as well. That's where you can really easily get in. And of course, this one over here, $3.99, still take $40 off or so. And that's going to be it's going to be $3.59 and change. And then the larger, really important because that's a huge look that you're getting. And that's going to be our 64 pointer, looking larger than that. And these bezels are solid all the way around. Solid on the side, solid through the back, centered post on each. They will be butterfly backings for you as well. And they're only going to be for the larger, that's $9.99, turns into $8.99. So let me know. We'll give them a final 60 seconds on either one of those fabulous earrings. I mean, it doesn't get much more classic than that, except this is really kind of the updated way to do a stud earring with the bezels. It's not your basic, right? We know that. So here we are, final calls, just 60 seconds counting down. And let me know, Tim, if that is, Mary, I know we have a larger one too, so I'd just like to point that out. So if Mary or anybody else is looking for the 1 carats, they are $19.99. So obviously they jump up a bit because they're 50 points in each earring. So that's something to remember, and we've had them earlier in the event. So if you need to see them again, please let me know. I'm sure they're here. So we can always show you the 1 carats that are going to be $19.99, which of course turns into $17.99 today with this event that is happening. So really excited to have those because they have all things you can bring in jewelry. And I know that you guys, most of the time, we all start with a diamond stud at some point in our jewelry collection. It's one of those, but you know, it's one of those classics, but it's nice to have a really nice upgrade in the VS quality. So any questions you have, let me know. Sean, do you have a question there? Is there anything we can do for you? Yeah, you can get as many as you need. They are available in the other gold colors also. So it's just a matter of how we can help you really customize it, get exactly what you're looking for, and we'll do it. So $9.99 for the larger, $3.99 for the smaller. And thank you, Mary, for that request. And you don't need to be married to take them. We've got a few pairs of those. It's lovely to have a little luxury of diamonds to go around for everybody. So that's here. Amy, if you're with me, Amy M., let me know if you are ready to see your diamond ring. Got the diamond ring you asked for. I hesitate to show things before I know you're with us because then somebody else takes it and then you're mad at me. So yes, go ahead. Did she? She got the smaller ones, huh? Very good. So Mary, is she, I wonder if she's stacking. I wonder if she's maybe gifting. I wonder if she's just ready to try VS diamond studs, which are rare to find everywhere else. Thanks, Mary. All right. So $3.99 earrings, very popular. You don't see a lot of fine jewelry, let alone big diamonds individually for basically about $350, which is, those would be $359. And then there are the larger ones, $8.99 for the larger. Let's get to it. We've got a very important Kunzite coming up. I am going to show you some bigger ones later on. And they're going to be a little more pricey because they're all 16, 17 carats, but this one's new. And so it means you haven't seen it, and we're ready to add pink diamonds to a Kunzite here, which looks fabulous. 112-5571. Happy Saturday, everybody. Thanks for joining us. It really means a lot for you to spend a little bit of your busy Saturday with us in this summertime August weekend. We're really proud and really excited to have our final few moments with this sale and opportunity and giving you some big discounts, as we love to do. It's what we do anyways, but obviously an extra special event like this one has been a lot of fun, but of course can't last forever, so we're moving everything out of here. I love that we're adding the brand new like this one. This is your Kunzite. It's a 675, so we may have bigger stones coming up later, but it's not like this one's small. This one's a nice big size too. So take a look at it. We're going to get you a great look at a 675 with pink diamonds right down the sides. Looking good. It's just all pink diamonds. Every diamond that you have right down the middle our pinks. And welcome. Gosh, we're so excited to have you with us. Thank you so much. Hi, Donna. Thank you so much. Donna, appreciate your kind words. Thank you. I'm catching up with some messages here. Thank you, Cheryl, so much. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you guys so much. You're the best. Gosh. Appreciate you right back. Here we go with our 675. Diamond weight is 25 points. So how about a cool quarter carat there with some rose gold meeting with the white gold, and even the rose gold's going to set those pink diamonds as we usually ask. Yes. Thank you. Pearl necklace is gone. Our Tahitian strand is out of here. And studs are still wildly popular. Just because I move on from something doesn't mean you can't shop it. It just means that we got a lot to show you in the next few hours. So here we go, 675. And I know we're really excited about this opportunity because that just looks great to have really saturated pink diamonds next to your Kunzite. Stays as is. It's in the two-tone gold. Just notice it is rose gold for the basket, as well as the rose gold setting for the pink diamonds right down the middle. The rest is white gold. Here it is on the hand. And that is a lovely piece. I own a Kunzite in a pear shape from TVON that I bought so many years ago, and I wish it were this color. The stones have gotten better as the years have gone by. It's true, we've gotten access to new sources, private collections, things like that, that we did not have when I paid far more per carat than you guys do. So it's really exciting, and trust me, it was far more. So here we go, $39.99. This is not. Let's take it even lower. I like to give you the original price because I think you should know how much there is to be saving. If this was not the customer appreciation event that it is, you would have to pay $39.99 with no 10% off. Instead, the luxury of this event, and it's my favorite thing to do, is I get to take a discount right away. You get to take your extra 10% off after I drop the price. So it gets to be really crazy. And this one's not even going to be $2,000 or $19.99. So it is go time. If you would like a Kunzite of any kind, but let's say most of them are bigger here. We've got the 16 and 17 carats coming up later. If you want to get something like this, you got to go ahead and just dial in. It's only one. Let's blow it out. It's not even $19.99. It's going lower. I refuse to leave anything here today. There's just too much in the inventory that's really remaining in the last couple of days. It's really just, again, my whole obligation here to get everything gone. So it's just going to mean some really dramatic drops in price tag, and this is one of them. How about $16.99 instead? First caller, $16.99, about $170 coming off that price as well. So a beautiful opportunity to get that one for actually, yeah, what's going to be a whole lot less because we love that. And of course, 10% off gets you a $15.29 price tag. So yes. She got her what? Oh, did she? She bought the book I was recommending the other day? Is that what you mean? Oh, okay. Do you mean she got this Kunzite? Oh, she's taking the Kunzite? Thank you. So is she talking about the Walter Schumann book I was talking about the other day? Is that it? Oh, good. Well, thank you so much. So Kirsten's got that one. The Kunzite's gone. And here we go with, I've got a Zambaran. This is a Zambaran garnet. Then we're going to also have a beautiful emerald. But this is, well, look at that. A nice looking cut. It's not actually an Asher cut. It's got a little more faceting, so it's more like a princess cut, because Asher cuts have a step facet pattern. This does not. It is square. It does have the little notches in the corners like an emerald cut would, but it's going to be, oh, skip the rose gold on this one. I just think it's going to look so much better in the yellow or the white gold. So those are your options. Good to know there. We've got some options for you to change it up, even though it's a complex mounting with a lot of diamond weight. It's 4141 is the number. And thank you, Kirsten, and keep calling because I know those studs are going very quickly. We have a lot of people on the phone lines right now. We've got 16 people chopping studs right now. So a lot of studs are going out the door. Want to make sure you get yours before they are gone, but this is wild. That Zambaran is a carat 53, and it is also 93 points in diamonds. They're calling it an Asher cut. It is not. It is a beautiful look. I think it's prettier on the hand too because you see the little bit of open work through the band. It's got the wider borders of that double row you see here, top and bottom. That's a 2-row diamond border, but then everything else is larger diamonds that seem to kind of float within the middle point, and a really nice way to accentuate a really gorgeous kind of princess cut like stone here in the middle. Of course, this is a color shifting garnet, really has purples, reds, and blues, and every time it moves and every time you maybe shift from one light to another, it can show you a more dominant color. So sometimes it's more blues that come through, other times it's more purples and reds. It really is one of those more exciting pieces that we don't see a lot of, and yet a lot of great diamond weight there, and it's only going to be, well, let's blow it out. Gotta go. That's a big diamond mounting though. It's a big, important mounting too. It's one of our more complex. I know it's been discontinued because it's a little more labor than we want to put into, one piece, and obviously want to make sure that we're responsible in how we can also price things for you. So this is really exciting, and it's going to be a one only. Let's blow it out right now. It's not even $1,500 for a really beautiful Zambaran garnet. These are rare and they're special, and it's got all those pinks, and you see reds, pinks, fuchsias, purples, blues, all those different colors happening together. It's only going to be skip $14.99. Let's make it $13.99 instead. And that is it. So a super, super important piece here. And that's going to be one only. So let me know who's got it. And I would switch it to the yellow or the white. Those are really classic combinations to really make the jewel tones really stand out in that Zambaran. You're going to love it. But that is a very, very special stone. Look at those diamonds just kind of floating there in the middle. It kind of always reminds me of a little constellation design. Okay. So here we go, and that's going to be, again, 30 seconds on that one, too, because that's all we can give everything today if we're going to get through about 300 pieces in the next couple hours. So there's a brand new pink diamond. It's an orange pink. I've not had one labeled as an orange pink before, so that's kind of exciting. Orange pink diamond on the way. We've got a gorgeous emerald. It's a big size, too, and so that's going to be coming up. We've got some Brazilian Paraibas. If anyone wants to see those, and a platinum necklace, got that for you, and even a new gold quartz. So let's show you that one. A lot of diamond weight with this gold quartz. So if that's where you've been missing out, you like a lot of diamond weight around your gold quartz, we've seen more usual. It's going to be like accents. We're going to bring out something really special here for you now. So gold quartz, let us know on the Zambaran, $13.99. Of course, it's going to be about $140 you get off that price. So that's even better. And so that, of course, will come down to just $12.59. Now, here's the gold quartz. Take a look. This one's got a lot of diamond weight. It's also brand new here tonight or today, and it's going to be 112-5586. That is a very special look, isn't it? Great idea here in our gold quartz with that pear-shaped stone with the finishing on the inside. And yes, added quite a few diamonds here for once. It's our carat 40 gold quartz. That's 24 karat pure gold that is within that fabulous quartz gem. And so two really cool precious things, precious metal, precious gem, coming together, and cannot say enough about it. And then, of course, those big pave sides you're getting. The diamond weight is going to be a big 86 pointer here. So you've got a lot to go around it. Really beautifully done the way it's set up. And it's going to be, well, it's time for it to go. So let's make sure it's on the hand here so you get an idea of the size as we start. And notice how you don't see a lot of the gold that's setting all those diamonds because it's really covered from side to side. So it's meant to give you just a solid diamond pave look. Of course, the halo around it, which is lovely. There's a new price. I know, $28.88 is where this one should be. We're going to help you out a little bit. Got to make sure everything goes today. So this is the question. If you love the gold quartz, you know they fly. It's actually one of our more popular pieces we do in all gems that we bring, and we bring a lot of them. This is one of the ones that just time and time again goes so quickly, and usually after it's gone, there's still a lot of people who wanted it and they're left behind. And so it's always one that I like to recommend you dial in really early on, because otherwise they just tend to fly out of here. And this one's only going to be, actually, we're doing better than even $14.44, which is your half off price. We're going to do better than that. It's not even $13.99. First caller gets it. And this is also, again, 10% off everything you shop for today. You cannot beat it. You truly cannot. Better prices on jewelry than anywhere else in the world as it is. Then we do an event like this and it really gets silly. It gets down to silly low pricing. So this is where we really recommend you dial in. It's only going to be $1,299. That's it. $12.99 plus 10% off. And that's going to make this one only $11.69 and 10 cents if you'd like to have that one. So really good stone there. And look at the pattern. That's what I love about the way the lapidaries work with this material. They take that rough material, and they always cabochon cut it, of course, but they take the rough material and they really accentuate the pattern by really framing the pattern of gold throughout the stone within the shape. So it's kind of fun how they do that. So it's a really important style, and it's only going to be $11.69. If you like a lot of diamond weight around your gold quartz, that's a good one there. So let's keep moving. We got a lot to do. 30 seconds on this one, please, and then we are going to be on our way. And yes, requests are welcome. Get those in. Only had the one so far. Had two different diamond studs opportunities for you. That was exciting. And now we are looking at our gold quartz. Love it. It's just a really fun, fabulous design, isn't it? So that's going to be it. And then we're going to be on our way to the, let's get to the emerald. Coming up, love the emerald that we have. There's Padparadscha that's certified and unheated Padparadscha. Got some good ones here today. And of course, big top of the hours, which coming upon us here quickly will be our first of several top of the hours that we're going to show you today that are really fabulous. So that one's going to be $11.69. Let me know who's got that one. And then we're going to be on our way with a Morganite. This is a returning favorite. We've got our emerald cut Morganite. I'm so excited about it. Love it. Love, love, love a good Morganite. And of course, we cannot get enough of them. So let me know if you'd like that one. That's going to be a one only there. And we'll see who's got it. It's just, again, yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. We're still changing gold color when we can, which is most of the time. So that's really exciting. And then here we are. This is the big emerald coming out. Let's get to it. And if you like that one, you let me know. That one should be gone. We'll see who's got it. $11.69 for a big gold quartz. Almost a carat in diamonds. Lots of gold. Signature mounting. Beautiful, right? And gold going up means the gold quartz prices should go up, right? Because that's pure 24 karat gold within that stone. But we have said, no, we are not going to increase the prices on our gold quartz, even though gold is very strict. It's a daily traded commodity, and we know the gold prices fluctuate by the day, but they're, at some of their all-time highs. So it's important to take it while you can. But here we go. This is our big, big emerald coming up. It's also new. Love the brand new that we have for you today. This is a really, it looks like one of those $10,000 TVON emeralds, doesn't it? I'm here to just say proudly, we're not going to offer this anywhere near $10,000 when that's easily what you could pay for a stone that's giving you that clarity. And it's an elongated emerald cut, which sounds silly because that's redundant, right? But it's really an elongated emerald cut because they're not usually going to be this elongated cut. So you've got item number 1125-249. Let me know on the gold quartz if you'd like it. That's still here. We're moving on before pieces sell just because it's more economical with the airtime. And obviously we want to make sure that we show you everything from the inventory next couple of days. It's going to be a busy one. So here it is with this 98-point emerald. So just under a carat. Is this a good time to remind you that they look double what they weigh? Because I think that's why I wanted you to have a minute without the description up there just to evaluate, because I think we're all going to agree. I thought it was a 2 or 2.5 carat. And I think you're going to think the same when you see it on the hand from a distance away. It looks so much larger than it weighs. That's always what emeralds do. But I think with the elongation of this emerald cut, it's even more so. It has a diamond weight of 1 carat. We kept it really classic in the setting style for you. And we only have the one, so let's get it gone. One only, great price tag. Yes, it should be $49.99 all day long. Look what that does. Lights up. Yes, every natural emerald is going to have some visible inclusions, especially when you're going a 10-powered like loop, magnified look like what we're doing now. But the important thing is when you've got a stone that's able to glow like that is, then that tells you everything you need to know about the stone. It's not cloudy, hazy, included, and foggy. It glows, and watch this, from a distance away, from even, look at that, more glow, all the way up and down the sides of that stone. So beautiful, isn't it? And it's gonna be wild. We're not even asking for $4,999. Calling all emerald lovers, if you want a big look, this is it. If you want a lot of diamond weight, this is it. We know there's some of the most expensive stones in the world when you get top quality Colombian material that's clean, like this is. Let's help you out. I cannot think of a better way to really celebrate a customer appreciation event than bringing emeralds like this for a discount. And again, only going to see all the little nuances. That's the point. We show it to you up close so you see all that, so you know all that. So you get to know your stone closer than you can ever see even with your naked eye. Because here, when you're looking at it on camera, it's going to give you every single look. You see everything there is to know, everything that there is, every little property of your stone. This is not going to be $49.99. It's not even close. We're going to blow it out truly, $1,999 for the huge emerald, and with that great setting style that gives you actually exactly a carat of diamonds, but that look that is so specialty and different and bold, and yet it's only for one caller, $19.99. It's $17.99 at checkout, so you still get that extra bonus of $200 of extra savings on a very special stone. And again, very few look like that. So welcome into Saturday, $17.99. Let's see who's got it. And then we are ready. Boy, that glow. It's just almost when it lights up like a neon blue, when it looks like an ultra, ultra, ultra violet neon blue coming through as your green glow. That's what you always look for. That tells you exactly what you want to see from a Muso Colombian mined stone, and that is sold. Thank you so much. All right, here's my opal. My favorite opal in the inventory is this one. I just am so partial to the stone. I think a big part of that is also not just the stone, but the way it's set. And I love this almost like pattern that's going through it. To me, it looks like a little shark just going through the water here of reds. And then suddenly disappears and shows you more purples and blues. And then we've added pink diamonds and white diamonds, 1124269. It truly is, it's a beauty. And I know we can never show you opals on camera. We can never make them look as good as they look in person, ever. But this stone, I think it's saying something if it's my favorite. I see a lot of good opals here every single day. This one is stunning. 62 points. Again, another stone like emeralds that looks a lot bigger than it weighs. So please take that 62 point with the proverbial grain of salt. It's not real. Oh, look at that. Just blocking that light there. It's really helping. Really helping see some of the more. That's what you can expect more of the colors to look like. I've blocked the light so the diamonds may be shadowed a bit, but look at the true pure colors of that opal. So again, it just gets stronger and better when you see it in person. And 62 points plus 27 points in the pinks, which is also a bridge mounting. Take a look at that. The diamonds and the pinks go right down the middle and underneath the center from side to side. Then there's also 77 points in white diamonds. A lot to love, especially the price tag. 104 is your diamond weight. Look at the pattern you're getting there. Absolutely gorgeous stone. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Yes, we're going to blow it out. Stays as is, which means the rose gold and the white gold. That's all that means. You've got to keep it in the rose and the white. We can still size it for you. And oh, what a pretty piece. Not even close to $59.99 any longer. Let's face it, that's why it's here. It was on the air before. It was $6,000, and y'all said pretty, but too much. We spoil you rotten with prices, don't we? So when in actuality, I think we would all, like, if we took ourselves out of the TVON world for a moment and we all went back to the retail world where you would normally find a stone like that, wouldn't it be the truth that there'd be a line around the block if you heard a piece like that was going for $6,000? That's the truth, right? But we've gotten so into this, amazing, amazing moment of value where we expect the impossible to happen that we look at it and go $59.99 is too much. So let's bring it out. Let's bring it lower. Let's not ask for 5 or 4 or 3 or even 2,000 and we'll make it $19.99. And look at the aquas. The turquoise blues that are coming through are really amazing in the stone because it's not just about every primary color. A really good opal is going to give you almost blends of those colors together. Like when you see the aquas, it's like a blue and a green together. When you see the yellows, there's purple, there's raspberry reds, there's actually a pink fuchsia purple as well. It's not just red, it's got those fuchsia pinks. It is just alive with color, and every time it moves, you see different patterns, different colors come through. I think that's the fascinating part about opals that makes them so much fun is it's never really the same stone twice. As you wear it, you'll always be looking down and it feels like your stone is fresh and new every time you wear it. It's so much fun for that reason to have a good opal in your collection, and I think you'll love it. I really do, because if you love it here, it's only going to look better in person. So Irma, we've got your request next. It's the Rubellite I had for you on Thursday, so we'll bring that out and we'll show that one more time. And this will of course be $17.99 if you'd like to have it. So just enjoy it. It's a beautiful pink and white diamond weight. Remember, you're getting over a carat in diamonds as well. That is awfully nice to see, and only just for the one caller. So let's move on. We've got the Rubellite coming up for you. Thanks, Irma, for the request. It's 5254, and here it is, Rubellite cushion cut square, set up with these gorgeous diamonds right beside it, which are actually going to be clustered to be like a trillion when they are actually round brilliants. And then, of course, I think the best part about this Rubellite, we did have one earlier, Irma, that was the oval. It was a little larger. This is going to be the 253 that's got that checkerboard faceting, which I think is really nice. To get in that stone, it just brings it a little bit more punch when you see the surface of the stone reflecting light as well. You're not just relying on the internal nature of the stone. Actually, this is larger than the oval. It may not look it, but this is a larger carat weight than the oval I had earlier. The oval I had earlier was far more money. Oh my goodness. So here we go. Rubellite value. That's what this is. Probably why Irma asked for it. She said, wasn't there a 253 on Thursday that was even less money? Yes. And 42 points in diamonds you're still getting. Look at that. The checkerboard faceting, you see right there how there's some white light flashing. That's normal to get all checkerboard faceting, but it's not typical of a standard facet. You normally just get one table facet, not this almost checkerboarded all the way across. So it just adds a different dimension and look to your ring. There's what it looks like on the hand. Yes. Sure I can, Agatha. We'll show that on the hand one more time. We'll bring your emerald back out for you. This one is, again, Irma or whoever says sold first, but it's not even going to be $39.99, nor is it $1,500, nor is it even $14.99. I'm blowing it out for $12.99, plus you get an extra $130 off. So let me go get Agatha's ring here. We'll try that on one more time and get her the look at the emerald. This is my Rubellite square cushion cut. Don't forget about, yes. Oh, good. I'm so glad. All right. Yes, you've got the Rubellite. All right. So here, Agatha, is for you. Let me go ahead and show this one more time on the hand here. This is her ring. She already picked it up. It's sold, but wanted to show that to her one more time on the hand. Just think, Agatha, the next time you see that ring, it's going to be on your hand. And it's going to be so, I think it's just going to absolutely make your heart happy. So enjoy that. We have another great piece coming up. It's another request. So let's get to our wheel here. And I'm going to bring out another piece that I'd never seen before. So I love this one. Oh, if only I could have more of these every day. Look at that. This is a beautiful ring, and Amy, thank you for requesting it. It's 1124920, and here it is. So we are looking at a sweep of diamonds, mostly fancy colors here. It is 4920. It's set in 18 karat gold. It's quite a hefty band. The only thing left from the last couple minutes would be that opal in the pink and the white diamond mounting, by the way. Rubellite's gone, emerald's gone, and now soon to be gone, the 1 carat diamond band that I had never seen until Amy asked me this morning for it. I'm glad she did, because it is such a cool ring and a lot of 18 karat gold. And look at the size. Bigger diamonds throughout. That's important. Pinks, yellows, lavenders, greens, all natural. And then the diamonds wrap around, the white diamonds. Look at the finishing. And this one is so affordable. It was supposed to be $29.99, and then I thought, well, let's just discount it for you. Not even going to be $19.99, one collar, and this is a lot of 18 karat gold, especially when you see the way that is finished on the inside. Looks amazing. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well, and it's 1 full carat. And remember, it's so important to get bigger diamonds, especially in the fancy colors like that is. And look at how they just, I love this beautiful gradual sweep that they're almost curved, so it really just looks dynamic, but still gives you that bolder band behind it. I'm going to make it $1,399 plus 10% off. So you get it for less. That's what we love. Of course, the extra bonus is your 10% off, just a little extra gift from us to you. And it's $12.59 and a dime. So you've got it? All right. And who's our next request for? Lisa, your request coming out next here, Lisa, and they're my faves. We're going to need to zoom back for these. They're the big, bad hoops, and I mean bad in a good way, because obviously when you're getting diamond weight like this, 410, wowza. Yes, Jess. I sure can. And who's that for? Deborah, we'll show the Zambarn right now for you. Let me show. And then Lisa, we've got those hoops for you and anybody else who wants them. Here's the Zambarn really quickly for Deborah. This is the Zambarn. Now, Deborah, I was thinking maybe instead of the rose, you could get the yellow or the white. But again, that's the option that you're going to make. It's the carat 53. There's the graphics. Thank you, Tony. 153 on that fabulous square cut in the Zambarn. Lots of diamond weight. Just under a carat, 93 points. Get ready for the 410s. They're coming up. Yes, they are. This one, by the way, was $13.99, which also equates to $12.59. And then I will try it on the hand one more time for you. So there's the Zambarn ring again, so you can just get a little size perspective there, how wide the diamonds are on the border. I love that it's a cigar band style with that bigger stone. Usually we just see a cigar band with no center stone. This has that extra special center stone. Yes. Oh, good. What does Lisa think? Are those the hoops she's thinking about? I always try them on for you. It's always what I do. I mean, I have a lot of piercings for a reason. At least that's how I justify it, is that, you know, I can try on any earring for you, and I always do. But these are going to be, let's get up an item number for you. It's 110424. And this is a beautiful, beautiful look, obviously. And it is the large diamond weight we do. And that's also in a larger size. You know, we do large diamond weights sometimes in smaller sizes, right? We can pack a lot of diamonds into an earring. This is a large carat weight and a larger oval. I would say diameter, but that wouldn't be correct. They are 4 carats 10 because they are an oval. They're 2 inches by 1 3/4 inches. And this is the yellow. Reminder, you have a choice here of white, yellow, or rose. I adore the yellow and I adore the white. And honestly, When I go to diamond hoops, and you guys know I live in hoops, I love my hoops. I just think they're the most flattering thing a woman can wear jewelry-wise. I believe that with my heart. I really do. And I think that if you don't believe it, you just haven't tried them yet. That's what I believe. They're just so flattering. Now, obviously, we have different sizes because we have a different look for everybody. We know that a 2-inch oval might not be for everybody. But let me tell you something. That is what I live in all the time. 2 or 2.5s are what I live in because they're not too long, but they're giving you, I feel like the longer the length, the more flattering they are. They do have this little button release in the back, which is everything. So that's going to be how you get them off. And then to put them on, it's literally just pushing them together. You push, you click, they're closed. That's it. It's the, I don't need a mirror. I'm running out the door and I'm never going to forget my earrings because they're really easy to put on. And this is $410. You get over 2 carats in diamonds in each earring. Let me show you with the ruler, then I'm going to try them on because that's the best way to see them, right? On an actual person. But there they are, 2 inches. There's the 1 3/4. That's where they're intentionally oval, which I think is very, very elegant. See at the widest point, they're 1 3/4. It's a subtle difference, but it does look different, doesn't it? It's got every bell and whistle you want in a hoop earring. They're high end as can be. And let me go ahead and show you up close, and then I'll show you one on because they're amazing. And this is going to be a heck of a value because they have not been offered in this event yet. So guess what? You haven't seen this price tag. And this is one where it's a pricier earring because it's the largest diamond weight we do in a hoop. So I think it's really critical here to remember that you're going to save more right now than you've ever had the opportunity to save on these hoop earrings ever before. And look how beautiful they are. And again, are they touching the shoulder? Not at all. Not even close. So this is where, again, if you like a larger presence, you want that elongation, which is so flattering on. It's almost top of the hour, so I'll show you here how they look from across the room as well, so you can get an idea of what they look like from a long distance away in just a moment. But here's the thing. The price tag will never be better. It is my obligation to make them low to begin with. That's the first thing. Starting low, you get the extra 10% off, which is going to equate to a lot of extra savings. Let's take another look at them here close up, and then I'll show them to you from the across the room angle so you really can see what they're going to look like, because a lot of earrings I put on that we offer, I could show you from across the room and you're still not going to see them, right? If they're smaller stones, if they're smaller earrings, these are the ones that are really going to show up and show off and look amazing no matter what. So this is so special. And yet, oh, look at this price tag. $99.99 is what they're supposed to be. Notice it's the inside out styling. This is really, really special. They've got that little button release, which is what you asked for. They didn't used to be made that way, and now they are, so that they can be as high-end as humanly possible. Welcome to the show. It's our top of the hour, right in the middle of a hoop request, which is there a better kind? Look at how gorgeous these are, though. That's really pretty. And then, of course, all the sparkle in the diamonds that you can only really get from VS Diamonds. And if you're going to invest, I know there are obviously cheaper diamonds out there making your hoop earrings. Everything, pretty much, is going to be a cheaper diamond. It doesn't mean a cheaper price tag. That's how good we are. That's how top level we bring our values in diamonds. So why go to a lower quality when you're going to spend less here? And look at how much more. I mean, I love a gold hoop. Yes, you know, it's kind of goes with everything. But in diamonds, you get the flash. You get the fire. And I don't think, and again, everyone's got a different opinion, I don't think they're too much for daily wear. I love my diamond hoops. I wear them oftentimes during the day. I just really love to get a lot of flash and fire. And of course, if you can do it for under $10,000 or under $5,000 or actually under $39.99, which makes them under $1,000 a carat, well, that's even better. So again, I'll show them to you. I'm just going to keep borrowing one so you can see it all the different ways, because I think it's really critical to see how they look. And they're not heavy. Are they pulling at my earlobe? You guys know this ear has a very stretched out piercing, and you don't even see it. Why? Because the diamonds go higher than the post. That's really important. So you never see the piercing itself. All you see are those glorious diamonds that are sitting from all the way one top, and they just continue to go around and around. Are those the earrings she's looking for? Lisa, I don't know. I don't know if those, we have smaller styles as well. So if anybody wants the bigger, you can get them. White, yellow, or rose gold, but they're not even going to be even close to $39.99. They're not $3,500. There's an extra $500 I just took off the price tag. We're making it more affordable than that. They're not even $35 or $34. They are only $3,399. That, by the way, is before you take an extra $340 off. So they are going to be just a smidge over $3,000 to get this 4 carat 10 diamond inside out hoop earring with a lot of gold. And again, it's so easy because all you do, I won't even have to leave you. I just unhinged them. So again, it's really simple. There's a little bar, it's a little button really in the back. That's what releases and opens this locking mechanism, and then that's it. You put them together and they're closed. So let's go back to the wheel and we'll show you what they look like here up close. Was that what she was looking for, Joanne? Is that what she needs? She got them, thank you. What color did she get? Yellow gold, just as you see them here. So thank you, Lisa, so much. And then if anybody else would like them, they're about as divine and fabulous as a diamond hoop gets, here or anywhere. Truly, it's really one of our best of the best in not only quality, but also that value. So Zambaran's still here, I think, and we have a couple pieces still available. Amy, thank you so much. You're very welcome. Thank you for reaching out to let me know you wanted to see that. Have the Congolese tourmaline from earlier. Remember, we had some platinum pieces we started the show with. They were platinum and Tsavorite and platinum and Alexandrite. They were all well under $1,000 too, so that was kind of exciting. And so if you want to see those again, please let me know. But $33.99 for what are just, I know they may be, everyone's different, right? We cater to people all across the country, and we know we have different ladies with different styles and different needs and different looks, right, that we're going for. But if you can handle it, and if you're kind of that diamond diva and you want to have something very special and a very high-end diamond weight, that's the way you go. Let's talk top of the hour. We're so glad you're with us tonight, or today rather. Gosh, I don't know why I feel like it's nighttime. But there is a very special opportunity here at the top of the hour. We only have a couple hours left in the show, and we do want your requests. We've been able to help a lot of people out with requests today, luckily, and that's great news. But we do have a Tanzanite, so there's a really nice value, because I know our Tanzanites have been priced a little bit higher of late. We're going to make sure that we get you a really good value on a Tanzanite Blue Wing Block D Emerald cut coming up later, about 6.5 carats. Also have a very special Morganite, and a yellow diamond is here too. So lots to get to today. If you have requests though, I know we've been taking them all hour long. It's the weekend, it's party time. Weekend to shop when you got values like this really makes sense. So it's a great way to spend a weekend, and really let that dollar stretch for you, because this is where, again, some of our biggest values are here. But also let us know what it is you'd like to see, because this event doesn't last forever, and so we want to make sure that we clear out our inventory, but most importantly, get you what you're looking for. So let's show. I've got this gorgeous, okay, this is Morganite, which I've had a couple recently, but this is the emerald cut. Let me move those hoops aside, and we're going to bring out the emerald cut Morganite stone, the one that everybody's been asking for when I had the round, and then I had the cushion cut, and what everyone seems to be wanting and needing is a gorgeous emerald cut, and this is it. It's 1122293, and looking so good, and it's in a bridge mounting, but more subtle in the way this is done, because it's got that huge row, and you can really see it, right? Because there's a little more height to the way this is set. You've got the huge row in diamonds down the middle, and you can see through that Morganite. This is that beautiful classic but intense peachy pink combination in the barrel. Then you've got your 1.5 carats plus the diamonds that go up the sides. Look at how they don't actually come in as much as they go up to meet up with the prongs, then lead up to that large squared off prong that you have there. And it's 1.5 carats and 59 points in diamonds, and all bigger diamonds as well. So this is a good one for any of the Morganite lovers, especially if you like that elegance of an emerald cut, that detail of having diamonds that do something different than most mountings do, where they're going down the middle and they're giving you that big size. And rose gold is the option here that's best. So our designers request that you keep it in the rose gold here, but we are still going to size it for you to whatever size you might need. So that's also nice. And we're going to help you own it right now. The very first and only callers. Let's see here. We've got a couple Morganites. I've only got 3 that are identically matched, so it looks like it'll be just those 3. And apologies, guys, our wheel has, it's been broken and fixed, and now it's still a little uneven. So we're working on it. It's a process. But here's what we're going to do, guys. It's going to be better than $1,000. And look at the finishing all the way throughout and inside. You've got all that solid gold that runs on the inside. Beautiful way that it tapers in the back. So it's going to be true to size, yet it's a little wider up front, which is what really gives it that right setting. It's a proper setting for that elongation of the emerald cut, and it's gonna be affordable. It's not even $9.99, so we're already making it affordable, but you get a better price. Can I take it lower though first? Before you take a 10% discount, I'm gonna go extra low, so that we still give you that layered discount system here. So you're getting the best price possible. This is a beautiful, beautiful look. And we're going to blow it out for $888 instead. So a huge value there. Plus you actually get it for under $800 thanks to that extra 10% extra off. So big value. And 3 only to go around, and already it looks like we've got a couple people verifying. So enjoy, and that'll be a 60-second deal, and it is going to be lovely. And that is one that I'm going to try on for you so you can see what it looks like. And again, the rose gold is the perfect match. See, sometimes I have a little beef with the rose gold when the pink Morganites are here because that's a little bit of a clash. When it's the true Morganite color though, when it's truly that peachy, pinky, but still we want saturation, and you've got it. These are usually very faint colors, very lightly saturated. You can see that it's got a nice, I always say, look for a little bit of that hue of lavender. And when you start to see a little bit of a lavender color coming through, subtle mauve tones, that's when you know you've got a higher end saturation. And it's under $800. It's actually $799 and change if you'd like it. So beautiful piece there, and it's only going to be, again, now it looks like we have just, okay, so one left. And look at how beautiful that sparks when you've got an emerald cut. Yes, we expect maybe not brilliance in that glittery factor, but you get a lot of light return. Almost think of like a beautiful peachy pink mirror that is reflecting under sunlight here that really looks so dynamic, doesn't it? Because that's not the courtesy of, you know, when you see this everywhere else you watch TV, it's usually because they added a special filter to the camera lens to make everything do that when it doesn't naturally. Just a reminder, we don't have those star filters. We don't. So that's happening thanks to the beautiful stone and its beautiful cutting. So that's really important to remember, is that that is happening on its own. And you can expect to see the same thing when you're wearing it all day long, when you're wearing that every single day. So a beauty there, and a great way to get a Morganite of a more traditional color there. Certainly we know it's got, usually sometimes we'll see the pinky tones here, which are very pink diamond reminiscent. This is more of that soft blushy peach pink, which is so beautiful and yet saturated, because I know a lot of stones, a lot of Morganites you see can look colorless. They look completely clear, completely void of color. They look a lot like our white wheel, where it's just like, okay, where's the pink, where's the peach, where's the beautiful blush tone? This is your go with everything. I know a lot of people wear Morganites every single day because it just works with every other piece of jewelry, with all your other stones, with all the colors you might wear in your wardrobe. It just always matches. It always is complementary. So let's keep moving. Got a lot to show you here today on a Saturday, and I'm so glad you're with us and appreciate you being with us as much as you've been throughout the event. We appreciate you one and all, and showing that appreciation with some very, very special discounting. When you can buy jewelry off TV for less than the cost to make it in a factory that is already the leader in the world of values, I think that's saying something. That's a pretty remarkable opportunity that you have. And here it is for $799 and change. So let me know if you'd like that one. And then we've got a beautiful Rhodochrosite that's new, have a cushion cut in a green yellow diamond, but did you see me flash this earlier? The orange pink is here. We have an orange pink diamond. It's huge. It's really, really valuable. So you see that, oh my goodness, that color, I've never honestly had a stone like that. It's like Padparadscha color, but in a diamond, and natural and big. It's a carat 32, so we'll have that. Plus, if anybody needs a 2-carat Paraiba before this sale event wraps up, I've got a 202 that looks like this. That is one of the best and brightest I have in a Paraiba, and a great mounting, and we've got a brand new discount for you on that one. 202 plus just tons of diamond weight to it, and one of our best. Now, let's get to this one. I've got a really special platinum piece. It's actually a Padparadscha that I don't think you've seen before. So last Morganite's here. I want to show you, though, our bright, hot, pinky, peachy. Look at this. Well, well, well. This is kind of the other side of pink and peach together and pink and goldens together. It's a really cool GRS certified. We've got the Gem Research Swiss Lab that has done a whole cert on this stone. And it's also a Padparadscha, according to them, not according to me. So this is going to be item number 1124793. The cert's coming with it, which I'll show you here. This is the cert you're going to get. It's from the GRS lab. And of course, there's your full report. And that is, gosh, a few years back here, I'm not approaching 3 years ago, this cert was done on the stone. It's a pink orange, or an orangey pink, natural Padparadscha, because look at this. Here's your carat weight, there's your millimeter size, there's your cutting, there's your color, but really here is the most important thing in my mind, is that it's achieving all of that with no heat treatment, no help, nothing. Most sapphires do. The other side of your cert is signed, and then it's got the origin. So this is not Ceylon. This is a Madagascar sapphire, and got a really good cert that's coming with it. So that's all going to be platinum for the setting, 95 points on the pear shape unheated, and then you have 24 points in the diamonds. We kept that simple and straightforward with the halo, and we're so proud. I mean, really, really proud to have this one here. I'm going to try it on. It's really wearable, everyday wearable size here. I love the floating halo. It goes a little distance away from the stone, so you really get to enjoy that. Here's the color you got. Wow, very nice and very saturated. Sometimes they can be lighter. Sometimes they can be brighter. This is definitely on the brighter side, and it's not $49.99 at all. Huge moment here to blow it out. Let's see what happens. I can tell you what's going to happen. I gave you a big hint, which if you've watched any of the last few weeks, you already know what to expect. But you just may not expect going this low on a stone that is this rare. That's the thing. This is one of those that's always in the conversation when everyone's talking about, what's the rarest stone in the world? When we talk about the rare stones of this world, Padparadscha's got to be in the conversation. And this is one of them, and certified and all, and it's unheated, which makes it extra rare, and it's only $1,999. That one will be quick to go. And $17.99 just as your extra bonus there. If you'd like to get, why not, take $200 extra off? And no, that does not make it final sale. You still get a full money back return privilege. You ready for Rhodochrosite, Tanzanite? How can we help you? Big Mandarin. You need to make requests too, because I don't have the entire inventory out here. We don't bring out everything until you ask for what you need. I got the brand new out here waiting for you. So we are kind of showing you all the brand new, and anything else you want to see, that's where we rely on you to let us know. I've got a beautiful necklace here. Speaking of fancy diamonds, platinum, orange diamonds, green, yellow diamonds, and white diamonds all together. This is really beautiful and just rare as can be. Take a look at this. I'll start with it on the hand so you can get a little size perspective. It almost reminds me of, kind of feels like cherries, but it's all those bright, bright orangey yellows. And this is going to be 1125,418. And then, oh, Vicki, I'm so glad we're going to bring back that golden pearl I had on Thursday night as well. So I know a lot of you missed Thursday. I know that. So it seems like we're bringing back all of Thursday's show. So that's really exciting. So definitely call on any of those items. But I just wanted to show you this one a little bit closer here. It's 5418. It's going to have several different things to list. It's actually going to be 18 karat gold, but also platinum. Where you see white metal, that's platinum. Where you see gold is gold, 18K. There is a 21-point pear-shaped green-yellow. There is a 24-point pear-shaped orange-yellow. 11 points in other yellow diamonds. I know. Okay, let me slow it down. Tony's like, I didn't know you were going to give me all this. 21-point pear-shaped. I'll show you which is which. I think you can tell already. The left side is the green-golden. The right side is the 24-point orange-yellow. The yellow diamonds that are in the halos around each one, which that's the difference there. You can see that they're a totally different color. So you really have a green yellow, and you definitely have an orange yellow, and then you have a true yellow in the halos. That's going to be 11 points, and then white diamonds finally at 37. So it's a lot of diamond weight, but we break it down because each stone, especially in the pear shapes, are important. This comes with a chain that's adjustable, so it's going to have a spring ring closure, and you can slide that little bead to make it any length shorter than 18 inches as you want. But it's going to be a quick close-up here, and I do want to show you the length, and then we'll try it on, and then we'll give it the close-up so you can see the beauty of these diamonds because they're obviously rare. And it's going to be, the length of it is this not in the chain properly? Let me just show you here the length, just bringing out the ruler here. Let's bust out the ruler so you can see that it's going to be an inch from top to bottom. And then if it helps, let's take a look at it from a distance away on the neckline, because that's always, I think, the easier way to kind of gauge what it's going to look like on you is, okay, now I get it. Now I see the size. Now I see the length. Now I see the colors too that are really beautiful. And then we'll take it up close because we got to admire each and every one of those diamonds that we have here, and those really, especially the fancy cuts here. I got to get my baby tweezers out for this bail. And this chain's coming with it, so that's why I kind of keep it in the shot here for you. But now you can really see the green, golden, and the yellow orange golden. So you really see the difference there in these fancies. It's supposed to be $79.99. Yeah, let's try that a different day, or better yet, get it to you for less and then we don't need to put it up again. That's the idea. Let's blow it out. $1,499, and the box link 18-inch chain in the 18 karat, or rather, this is probably a platinum chain. That's coming with it too. So you get $14.99. You take $150 off that, it's $13.49. And you get 2 exotic colors of diamond. You get the yellows, which are also exotic, but a little more expected. And then the white diamonds as well, all set in platinum and 18 karat gold. And oh my goodness, they even, all that engraving you see, that's actually the diamond weights that are inscribed there. So it's a lot. You know, you might forget about those over time, but don't worry, they're right there in the back, etched and hallmarked in the back of the piece for you. So $13.49, chain included for free. So that's just an extra bonus there, and you get that 18-inch adjustable chain. It'll be $13.49 if you like it. So one only there. Then we're going to bring out, we've got one other diamond. I'll tell you, this diamond here, I've never seen anything like it. The orange pink that we have that I flashed a few moments ago, absolutely stunning. Let me know if you like this one. Yes. Oh, Vicky's waiting for her golden pearl. Let's show it. What's that? Of course, here it is. Here's the golden pearl. It's 112-4946. Here you go, Vicky. From Thursday. Very special 12.5 millimeter natural golden pearl, one of our bigger diameters in a pearl. Let's zoom back. We're going to need a lot of room. This feels like that chevron, elongated, wondering, swirling, wrapping style in the yellow gold, stays in the yellow gold. And I got a price tag for you. It's one of those like too good to be true moments, it feels like, until you actually call up and say sold and get it. And then in a couple of days it's at your house. And you're going, how did I even do that? How'd that even happen? Look at this 12.5 millimeter. And again, the Tahitian pearl strand's already gone. Now we're looking at one of the other exotics of pearl here, natural color, beautiful yellow gold, 16 point. I pointed out there are 2 big diamonds, they're marquise, and then there's a third, and it's a round. And this is what it looks like on the hand. It's very elegant. It's different, right? It's bold and it's different, and that's one way to wear it. I'll flip it around because there's another way to wear it, and it's only going to be $999, so go figure. And that'll turn into $899 and change at checkout for a huge golden pearl in that 18 karat solid yellow gold. And Vicki, thank you for asking for it, because that's a great ring. And you know, they were wise about this. They set it in a way that it doesn't stick up too high, because a bigger pearl has a bigger diameter, so naturally it sits up a little higher. But they've really kind of set it down in, and then this, I know it looks like it's floating there. Isn't that amazing how these are set? Don't worry, they're set securely because they're set from the underside. So they're plenty secure, even though you've got that great big size, and of course 2 ways to wear it, $8.99 and 10 cents. Couldn't beat that all day, even on the golden pearl by itself. So huge value there, $8.99. Let me know who would like it. Sounds like Vicky's not taking it yet. So it sounds like it is available to that first caller situation. I do want to show you, let me put it the other way because that's the easier way to see it. And then we'll come in closer so you can look at those big marquise cuts. Again, 2 marquise cuts, 1 round brilliant. So really good size individual diamonds. It's not like there's 100 diamonds in the piece. We just made sure that the diamonds that are there are going to be that nice larger size for you. So $8.99. And Vicki, would you like to leave that for everyone else? All right, so that's available to whom, or is she taking it? Okay. You got it. So that one's here for anybody who would like it. So again, might be a little large. I know it's a larger ring certainly. So it is one of those that is a little more of a statement piece, yes? And different and bold, and that's why personally, that's what I look for. I think a lot of us look for that in fine jewelry at this point. So that's a beautiful way to get a very, very special, and 12.5 millimeters, we were talking about that earlier with our Tahitians, but even more unusual when you get a golden pearl, and then we have something a little more simple for her. I'm assuming this is for Vicki as well. Vicki, you want to see something a little more classic? Here it is. This is the halo design with the, wow, is it possible? Did that golden pearl just get even more saturated? This one's going to be at number 1125138. That'll be the 11 millimeters, so a little bit smaller, but that's what maybe makes it more wearable. And then you've got the halo around it and the diamonds down the sides, and that's 76 points. And then you can always put something around it too as far as ring guards, wonder rings if you want to. But this is also securely set in that basket and then through the base there. You've got the diamonds that go halfway down the sides here. Let me try this on. Yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold. You can actually change the gold color on this one if you'd like. But here's what it looks like from a distance, and we're getting close to that halfway point of the show. So it's time to get your requests in. Let us know what you'd like to see throughout the show. What a pretty pearl. It looks like 18 karat gold that's been spun in this satin finishing. But it's a natural organic pearl. And it's $9.99 too. So you get more diamond weight here. You get a pearl that's just 1.5 millimeters. That's a small difference. when it comes to obviously the look, the visual. And it's $8.99 if you'd like it. So we have two options here. I might as well show them both on the hand so everybody can make the decision that's best. But let's take a look here at what we have. If you like that more kind of, again, designer style with that chevron shape, you can go over here. And of course, there's the slightly smaller. It's a little bit richer color. This is a little bit more like a 14 karat gold color. This is more like an 18 karat gold color. You can see them there side by side. A lot of diamond weight here though, 76 points here and 16 points here. So let me know which one you prefer. The price is the same. 18 karat gold, 14 karat gold, 12.5 millimeter, 11 millimeter. Diamond weight at 16, diamond weight at 76. So two great options, same exact price, and that price is nothing like what you see on the air because you're actually getting it for $8.99. So Victor, that's another option for her. If we don't have anything, I think that's about it in gold and pearl rings right now. So there they are, and we'll put them together for you so you can make the decision. And we'll give them just a final 30 seconds on each one and find out. Again, the requester's not taken either, so that means it's open to anybody who would like them, and you don't have to say, oh, I gotta wait, because it'd be polite to let the requester get it. She's bowed out, so this is, again, for anybody who would like them, one only, let me know who's got what. Beautiful golden pearls, and there they are side by side, up close, so you can see that subtle difference in their color saturation. All right, and then we might just show that big orangey pink diamond. It's rare, very rare. And I'm gonna get a little water break, guys. It's been about 85 minutes. I'm just gonna take a sip of water. Sean, you're not on the pearls? Okay, nobody on the pearls. All right, so we're moving on. And we still have 4 karat hoops going out, by the way. So that's also, if you missed them, grab those 4 karat hoops while they're still here, because that is the greatest value we've ever seen on our 4 karat 10 diamond hoops. And let me know who's got what here, because we're very busy on the phone lines right now. A lot of people talking about those 2 pearls. Once they're gone, they're gone. Bear with us, guys. We're waiting to get everyone through on the phone lines. Can't get everyone through right now. So we're just going to give it a second, make sure that we get everybody's questions answered. Look at those beautiful stones. Great organic gems. Look at this. It's an orange and pink together. I really think it's more orange and I really think it's more purple. It's really got a purple, or it's hard to describe. It's so beautiful, and it's a big diamond. So we'll see that one in a bit. I've got maybe our largest Tanzanite drops we've ever had. 26 carats of Tanzanite, anybody, in a drop earring? They're awfully nice. We're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Look at the size of those earrings. Wow. Okay, so it sounds like we're verifying on the left side, and then we've got, really again, do you want to go here? 76 points, 11 millimeter. 12.5 millimeter, 16 points, but bigger stones in 18K. So your choice of, let's keep moving. We got a lot to do. These emerald cut Tanzanites, wow. We matched up 13 karat plusers in emerald cuts to make an earring that also goes with a ring we have today. Now that would be a set. Yes, go ahead, Tim. Yes, I'm going to show it now, actually. I was just waiting for the pearls to go. Yes, who is that? Asking for it. Who? Donna B? Don? Hi, Don. Don, I would actually call it a fawn. That's what I would call it. Not just for the sake of rhyming, but we've seen fawn diamonds here. Now they're calling it an orange pink. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't see any orange to it. I see a deeper color champagne cognac. I see a lot of pink, but it's more pinky purple, and it's 1125577, and it's brand new right now. Keep calling on the pearls. Let me know who's got what, but this is the big saddle ring and a carat 89 in white diamonds to go around your center stone, which is, get ready, it's not just a 1 carat, it's big. This is a carat 32. It's really like a very saturated superstar fawn. We've seen the fawns, which are usually a lighter color with a little hint of pink. This is more saturated, a lot more color represented here, and yet all of that in a via stone, in a brilliant cut oval. I mean, collectors of diamonds, eat your heart out here. This is amazing. Really, truly amazing material, and so rare. And wait till you see it on the hand, because it's just breathtaking. The size of the ring, obviously, it's a big, opulent, oversized saddle ring, as we call it, but you're getting just a carat 32. That is such a huge upgrade. We know what happens when we see our yellow diamonds. Well, when you get elements of pink and purple, it takes it far more rare than even a yellow diamond. Yes? The designer pearl ring is gone. Thank you so much. All right, so that the pearls, I think, are gone. But now we're talking about the saddle, and I got to show it on because we've never seen this one before. And, hey, Tim, look at this price tag I'm supposed to get. $14,999. And why not? Because there's well over 3 carats in diamonds, and one of them's huge in the middle and very exotic in its color. So I don't see anything really wrong with $14,999. It's $321 in diamonds. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Absolutely like nothing we've seen before. And I've had a lot of different colors of diamonds here on the show. This is a great band to wear all the time if you like big and bold. It's got all these different details. It's not just pave. There's different levels. Elements of pave that are kind of recessed and elevated, and then this cleft at the center point here, top and bottom. What does Dom think of it, and can I make it a better price for? Because it's not going to go at $15,000 if I don't have to get $15,000. I'm on my own. I'm making my own prices. We're getting you better, lower, awesome values. But it's not going to be $15,000. And it's not $10,000 suddenly. I think that makes the statement we need right there. $321 in diamonds when there's a big center stone, and it's not $99.99. And it's not $88.88. I told you, I was so excited this was here just because we've really not seen a color like it before. And Linda, your zircon is next. But this is not going to be $88 or $77.77. We can just get it done. We can make it yours. We can take it even lower. And I think, quite frankly, it's probably gone right now because that's under $7,000. But wait, here's what I'll do. I'll take it under $7,000. I'll make it $69.99. You get $700 back instantly and get it for basically $62.99. Much better value, don't you think? And that's going to be for one caller only. And it is just, that's so beautiful. I mean, really, really rare and all natural, like every other diamond we bring, with the exception of black diamonds, which are rarely here. It is a natural through and through stone, and $62.99 on that one. Linda, we've got your pink zircon next. Pink zircon oval is coming up. 112-4549. One caller's taking that collectible. We'll see who it is. And then look at this. Here's the pink zircon, and this is a true, like a raspberry pinky purple. And I love the way these diamonds are almost set, almost like a checkerboarded pattern, where it's actually going to be round brilliants, but there's a little separation to them, and the way the prongs divide them, it almost looks like princess cuts, but they are rounds. 5 carats 30 on the zircon itself, 42 points in the diamonds, and we have one. And Linda may already have her eye on it because it is her request. And we only have the one, and it's got to go quickly. And you can do the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. You can see there's a little detail in the way you see through it. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well. And you can see how those diamonds go from side to side. Only the one, $49.99, used to be the price tag. I'm taking it lower. First caller on this one, it's only going to be $14.99 plus an extra $150 off. $13.49 at checkout if you'd like to have that one in your collection for a 5 carat 30 pinky purple. That's the beauty of it. A new fine material out of Ceylon. Only, this was the one that was discovered back in January of 2020. So it's gone now, so it's already extinct and done. That whole source is dried up as far as the pinks are concerned, but what a great pleasure to have a bigger stone like that for $13.49. Next up, we're going to bring you, and we have a couple pieces left from the first hour and a half of the show. We are at that halfway point, so encourage you to make requests if you have them. We're going to show that Tanzanite. I know I flashed the big earrings, but we are getting ready for a massive emerald cut Tanzanite. Oh, the stone is amazing. And I know what's been happening lately. The Tanzanites have gone up worldwide. That's been happening. Low quality stones, not so great stones. They are going up like crazy. I think we're getting prepped for hearing that there's not much left. We know that. That's what all the experts that are on the ground are saying, is there's not a whole lot of mining left to be done. Here's what I'll do next. We're bringing out a brand new one. It's an emerald cut Tanzanite in Hello Museum Reserve. If I have something new at this point, it's going to be Museum Reserve, because all the other material, we didn't dive into the Museum Reserve until all the other material was exhausted. Everything else was sold out and gone. And that's why we even had to tap into that sort of like private reserve. Now it's sitting at an angle, which is why I like to show it to you this way, because when you see it directly up to your eye level, you don't see anything but neons, blues, purples, and reds all together here. What a stunner this is. Item number is 1125124, brand new right now. And what a classic as far as the setting itself. It's a 6 karat 46. Yeah, we know that. 646 in the stone size here. But then you get diamonds perfectly framing, and I mean to the exact. Every little aspect of the board of that stone is perfectly framed in diamonds. But then you get the diamonds continuing down the sides. That diamond weight is 51 points. We kept it classic here. We're going to do it in the white, the yellow, or the rose. So you do get your choice of. And I want to show this to you on the hand because let's face it, there's no better Tanzanite out there. We have a gorgeous match in an emerald cut drop earring if you're interested. I do want you to see this from a distance away so you can really, again, this is a great view. It's not the best view. The best view is to see it direct. I just picked it up. The whole thing looked like a ruby. It just did. For a moment in time, getting it out of that light, you hear that we say it all the time, but you need to understand, it's a totally different color, and I mean better when you see it at home. I know everywhere else you shop, it might look better on TV, and when you get it at home, you're going, oh, well, I was hopeful, and then you're disappointed. The exact opposite happens here. You will be overwhelmed and surprised at how much better it's looking in person. And this is a better viewpoint because you're seeing the true saturation it gives you. I'm in a little lesser light just at this hand angle here. So you're seeing the true saturated neons that you're getting here. All of that is happening, and then it doesn't ever void of color. Huge to get that in an emerald cut. Most emerald cuts, yes, even the blue wing block Ds, can be a little bit lighter through the core of the stone, right through the middle. That is not the case here. And then as you move it, and I'm very subtly moving it, but look at the red flashes that just come right on through, are bright as can be. It's got a $99.99 price tag, as any museum reserve kind of has that general price tag. If it's under 10 carats, it goes for $99. If it's over, it tends to go for $15. I'm going to make this easy for a caller. I know we've seen a little bit of an increase in the blue wing block Ds. I can't do that right now. I just refuse. I refuse. I have been so blessed to have this for you for the last several years. It is almost gone, almost done. There's just, what can I say? It's that special piece. It's that classic setting. It looks fantastic. You don't need to do a thing to it. You just pick your gold color and tell me your ring size. And it is on its way to you at one of the best values we've seen. And I mean it. I mean it. We typically have about $600 to $800 a carat right now. Well, guess what? If you take the lower standard on that, that's still going to be, just for the stone, that's $38.94. Let me take it lower than 38. Did I get that right? $600, $646. Yeah, 38. No, 38.76. Here's what I'm going to do. Doesn't matter. I could take this half off, but you know what I'm going to do. We're going to bring it better than $600 a carat. That's what I got to do. I got to really give you the opportunity if we're going to move it out. That's the whole thing. This is your moment right now. It's going to be, yeah, it should be 38.76. That's disregarding the mounting. That's free gold, free diamonds, all of that. That's just $600 a carat. I went for the 600 rather than the 800, feeling like that's probably where you want me to go. But if I can take it lower than that, and I will, it's going to be gone in a flash, in a bright red neon flash. Not 38, not 35, not even $34.99. I'm just mesmerized. And our wheel's so wonky, I might as well just leave it there, but I will show it to you up close again. But I just want you to see that is what we want. Pure, all the way through and through, side to side, top to bottom, saturation. Nothing but the best. And it's not 34. Let's try something different. Keep on dropping that price. And if you like a Tanzanite, you got to try a blue wing block D. You've got to before they're gone. And once the museum reserve is tapped out, done, gone. There's no extra, there's no other level, guys. There's no other like super secret, private, set aside, nothing. There's nothing else. Once the museum reserve is gone, it's all gone. Every little bit of it. This is not a time to wait. This is not a time you say, I'll get the next one. we've been seeing all these huge price tags. I want to get this one down. Let's get it down to a really crazy low, not even 34, 33, 32, 31, 3,099. It's either take it or leave it time, but there is still 10% happening off of wherever I end up, and it's not going to be even $3,000 for a 646 with the perfect classic halo of diamonds around it, the amazing style you're getting. It's not going to be $3,000 either. We're going to make it $29.99, and that means $300 extra off. It's really only going to be $26.99 to get something like that. By the way, that's just a little tiny bit over $400 a carat with free diamonds and free gold. Now that's the way you shop for a Blue Wing Block D right there. And what a perfect time of the day to say, you know what, I'm going to shop something special that I'm going to have forever. That's the thing. There's so much that costs $3,000 now in fashion and jewelry and accessories and everything you shop for, right? You can easily spend $3,000 on a bag, and I mean just a handbag. It's like, this is the world we live in. It's a crazy world, but here's the thing. Fine jewelry's forever. Blue Wing Block D is only here. There's an extra because you're shopping at the right place at the right time. There's an extra $300 off the price tag that's on the air. That means it's a big difference. A $3,000 budget is very different from a $26.99 budget, and that is what you have the opportunity. The piece doesn't change. Nothing changes. You tell us if you need a gold that's a different color. Sure, we'll do that for free. If you want to get a certain size, well, you name it. You got it. We ship it to your door for free, and then you still have weeks to figure out if it's for you or not, and if it is the greatest value you've ever seen or not. That's what you're doing, and that's the beauty of this event, and it really is it's our best way to show our true, honest to goodness, love and appreciation and thanks and gratitude to you all, our viewers. That's what this event is about. Let's see who's got it. We're verifying. Tim, are you thinking about this one? Anybody thinking about it? Sean thinking about it? Tim thinking about it? We've got a $26.99 price tag in actuality. So a very different price tag that you pay versus what you see on the air. And I think we got to give it a final 60 seconds here. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold's fine. Totally fine. Whatever you want to do there. Yes, that pinky, purpley, fawny diamond is still here, the carat 32. Hey, Tim, are you thinking about this one? Okay. Just thinking about this one? No. Okay, so it's here. Easy, easy. All right, $26.99. Well, if you don't know, it's the lowest per carat price I've had on a big stone in a long time because Museum Reserve's another level. And this is where we didn't even see the regular ones for that price per carat. That is really good. I'm going to try it on again because, again, this is not the view to see it from. You've got to really see it on the hand. And then, Kelsey, has she been thinking about this one for a minute? This is my dream ring, Kelsey. It's my dream ring. We're going to bring out the 1274 round that I cannot get enough of. Let's take a look at this emerald cut one more time on the hand. See who's got it. That's a beautiful piece. Look at the reds. And then, not to be outdone, but we're going to bring you a 1274 round that is, I'm always torn between the emerald cuts and the rounds, so I think that you choose either and you're going to be in some very, very rare company. But I've got this round here for you, which is 1125452. It's my dream ring. I'll tell you, I don't have a Blue Wing Block D, and I desperately want one, but I got to tell you, I don't think that's going to be in the cards for me. It just simply is not going to happen. They don't stick around to get them, and that makes sense. They're so rare. They're so special. Why would you go spend $1,200 to $3,500 a carat for Block C material that is clearly not as good, clearly doesn't have the color, when you can shop here and get the best that's ever been mined by a one-source stone? And in this case, a 1274. I'll tell you, sometimes in jewelry, sometimes it's better to just go quality once than getting a lot of lower quality over and over and over again. I'm a big believer in that when it comes to jewelry. I really love a high quality piece. And I know that those are the pieces that, from experience, and I speak from a lot of experience, not just myself shopping for jewelry, but I've helped literally hundreds of thousands of people shop for fine jewelry over the last 22 years. And we've gotten to know each other, and we've really gotten to, you know, spend a lot of hours together. And I will tell you, the thing that I hear the most is, you never ever regret going to the highest quality possible. And we really do put our best efforts forward to make that 100% feasible. But I just, going that extra step, and I know for a lot of people, this is the 1274, it's the Museum Reserve, it's the round, it's got huge diamonds, carat 14 and just 6 individual diamonds. But sometimes you just get that one special piece instead of a lot of little pieces, or sometimes it's worth it to spend a little bit more to get a really, a piece that nobody else is gonna have the likes of. Let me show this on the hand to give you, again, that true visual here of what it's gonna look like size-wise. And here's what I also find. And I know that at 1274, if you just start to look at that carat weight up here in a graphic, you go, well, that might be too big. I gotta tell you, I say this a lot, and I think it's true. The rounds, the Asher cuts, and the square cushion cuts are the ones that really have more balance to them. So for reference, I have a large hand, it's long. It's not a large finger. People always get confused. They go, I don't get it. Your fingers don't look that big, but you have a large hand. I have a long hand. I can palm a basketball. I have a long hand. I was just blessed with long fingers. My ring size is a size 5 1/4, 5 1/2. So it's not a large finger, and yet, and this isn't my size either. It's about 3 sizes too big. So just for reference, I think that you don't, and I'm never a believer that you have to have a small hand, and small hands only wear small jewelry and big hands wear big jewelry. I don't think that really applies. I know a lot of gals who have teeny tiny petite hands, and they're wearing 80 carat diamonds. I do know somebody who has an 80 carat diamond. She has a teeny hand, the teeniest hand I've ever seen. She's got a big diamond, right? So I think we wear what we like, right? Wear what you like. But this is a way where if you're intimidated by the idea of a big stone, I think it's still very wearable because it's a round, because that distributes that carat weight in this even way. That's why the cushion cuts that are square and the Asher cuts that are also square and the rounds that have a perfect diameter to them, that's why it's a little bit more wearable than, let's say, a 1274 in an emerald cut. So it really does even out. Plus, in this way it's set, you've got the diamonds sitting right to the sides. So I think that even if you have a smaller ring size or a smaller hand, I think you can wear a bigger stone in a big carat weight, as long as it's usually, I think the rounds really work. And of course this, I tell you it's too big because it's kind of floating around in my hand. If this were actually sized to fit my 5 1/4 finger, it would sit a lot differently. I'm just kind of anchoring it, holding it, and it wants to wobble and fall down. But I'm showing you that it's going to go side to side without any interference, and there's no uncomfortable way, even though it's a big ring. So just all that to be clear, because I think that's important to remember on the big stones, is that certain ones are really wearable. I think this one is. The whole bottom line is it's a $20,000 ring. It's $19,999. It's going lower than it's ever gone, truth be told. This has been up on the air in this event, and luckily, maybe it was just a matter of right place, right time. It's available now and probably not for long, because it's no longer going to be even $10,000. Yes? Of this one? Sure, here it is on the profile up close, but then I think it's a little easier to see it when it's on the hand, because I can even measure it if that helps in either a millimeter size. It is so there's only so low it can be set, because the depth of the stone goes down to that base of the basket. So there is a certain elevation it has to have. It is a little bit higher off the hand than most rings, but again, it's why we give you the money back guarantee, because this is a considered purchase and we want you to be sure and be happy with it. But also it does have to sit up that high for a stone that size, because you're accommodating for the depth of the stone. It's for reference point, it sits, I just measured it, it's under a 1/2 inch though, off the hand. A little under a 1/2 inch, so keep that in mind. And again, it's going to sit a little lower when it's properly sized, because this one's just too big for me. But there you can see how it's going to sit right there if I hold it right where it sits and then it elevates up. So little under a 1/2 inch from the top to the bottom. That's the depth of the ring. It's not going to be $99.99. And again, this is why we give you the money back guarantee, so you still can't try it on until it's at home. We know that. You can see it on me, I can describe it best I can, but until you get it on your own hand at home, that's when you decide. That's why this is such an important moment to have that money back guarantee. And it's not going to be $99, $89. I've had so many people that tell me, and even up just to even to a few hours ago, Lauren's the one that talked me into bigger jewelry, and I'm so glad she did, because I thought for a long time I couldn't handle it, or I couldn't go with the bigger sizes, and now For better or for worse, I've converted a lot of gals into thinking now that they need to have bigger stones, and they want bigger stones, and they want bigger pieces on the hand, because it's just, sometimes it's more fun to have that bigger presence on the hand. So let's take a look at it. It's not going to be $89.99. I'm going to make it a lot easier than $77.77 or $69.99. This is one of those bigger values that we're getting, and I'll make it, you know what, how about this, $64.99 first caller. You still get $650 off, so it's going to be well under $6,000 to get it, to the tune of $58.49 if you'd like to have that one. So it's a beauty. Those diamonds, by the way, carat 14, only 6 of them. Each of those diamonds are 19 pointers. It's like having 6 engagement ring stones on your hand at one time, all surrounding your blue wing block D. So that is going to be $58.49 at checkout. What a beautiful value. And by the way, that is one of those ultimately low price tags per carat as well on the 1274. So with the big diamonds, the impressive mounting, 14 karat solid gold as well. It's in the white gold. I wouldn't change it, but you can if you want to. If you think you'd rather have the yellow gold or the rose gold, you can change that as well. So $64.99 comes down to $58.49. We still, I think, have the emerald cut, the 646. If you'd like to go $26.99 on a ring, had that one just a few moments ago, and then we're going to be moving on. Almost the top of the hour, 1 hour and 10 minutes left in the show. Not a lot of time left on this Saturday. So that one's here. So if you'd like it, it's fun that we got to bring it out. Still hanging out here for the first caller who would like it, and that's it. $64.99, a beautiful value. I really encourage you to try it before the opportunity just disappears on you. Here's our most affordable rhodochrosite. Can't even explain or describe why a rhodochrosite has been brought down to this level, especially when it's a radiant cut. But here goes nothing. Item number 1125584. Let us know your last minute request for this show, because we've only got an hour and 10 minutes. That's it. Still have a lot of pieces here hanging out. So you never know. Maybe your piece from earlier is still here as well. But this is going to be the rhodochrosite. Sweet Home Mine in Colorado in the US of A. It is that radiant cut stone, 70 points on the stone, 53 points in the diamond weight that are set within the gold band, wider band, burnished diamonds, different shade, or rather different sizes of the round brilliance. They're all rounds. And it's going to be white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. And now it's time to move it on out of here. So let's get it a great home. And like I said, it's the most affordable rhodochrosite I have had. So that's exciting too, because you don't have to spend $25,000 to get a gem quality rhodochrosite. You're getting it for a lot less. So are you ready? We got one only. I know this is like a dream come true for a collector out there, and we're so proud to bring it out. Look at that radiant. Isn't that stunning with the pinks and almost like a little bit of, it's like a little golden pink color. It's a very unique, these stones are usually very cloudy, very hazy, very opaque. Not the case here. That is a gem quality rhodochrosite, and every single one of them is super collectible. Every single one. You can never, rhodochrosite, even in its bad quality, is still rare. So to get one that's gem quality like this is, with all that pop of color and the clarity, extra important. And it's only going to be, well, let's bring it down, $49.99. Then we're going to do some auctions, I think. Not loud, but I'm going to do them anyways, because we got to get everything out the door. We got way too much jewelry sitting here from our Saturday, so the one way to ensure it goes is to put it up on the auction block. So get ready. We got some auctions coming up for you in our last hour of our Saturday, so that's going to be exciting. But this is not $49, $39, $29. The lowest I've ever had a rhodochrosite on this show historically was $29.99. And it was a teeny tiny, what was that, a 20-point stone, I think it was? 20-point, little tiny, little oval. This one's different. And we're going to blow it out right now for $2,699 instead. And there's an extra 10% off if you choose to take it. Why not? $24.29 if you'd like to get that. We're going to be moving along. We got a lot to do. We do have that big color change fiend if you'd like our largest in the house. Kunzite wheel is here. We've got a big Paraiba deal as well. Got some really special yellow sapphire, more Morganite. We've got yellow diamonds on the way. I've got one, just one yellow diamond. One lone yellow diamond that's a 1 carat cushion cut today. This mounting is the classic original, but upgraded. So we'll bring that out for you. Wait till you see that yellow diamond. Wait till you see it in focus. And that's $26.99. So $24.29 if you like it. Let's keep on moving. We got a big Mandarin garnet opportunity. Well, big Mandarin garnet usually gets pricey. Let's try something a little different here for you. on a Mandarin garnet. We got a good one here. This is a great mounting as well. Had this mounting the other day, and boy, was it popular. Look at this stone. Mandarin garnet, neon, bright as can be. It's got that, almost looks like that locking style on the sides here. Lots of diamond weight. 1125261. Welcome into Saturday, our last call though. On Saturday, that's the thing. We only got an hour left. We're looking at 5261. It's our 60-point oval Mandarin garnet. Lots of diamonds at a carat of 6. Every which way, pave for you. And we are so proud as can be to have this one here. And all we got to do is move it on out. So let's give you a great chance to pick it up right now, and let's go 0 to start, $100 increments. Wherever it goes, it goes. It does have a $49.99 price, and I'm going to show it to you. It's right, actually, nope, let's see. There it is, $49.99 right there. There it is. That's the ring. So let's see where it goes. 0 to start, $100 increments, whatever you want to pay. And there's a ton of diamond weight. We don't do a lot of diamond weight around something that's not worth an important price tag. It tends to be that the bigger diamonds go around things that are more highly valuable. Everything is well thought out and how pieces are designed. Now, this is a no reserve auction, keep in mind. This is not a $500 piece because I checked before the show, I don't have a $500 piece in the inventory. So this is where we got a chance to really pick something up that's a little wild. We have no open, there's no reserve. So if we have a light audience, and we do, it's a Saturday in summer. So, you know, that's what happens. People have, you know, sometimes people aren't sitting at home watching jewelry. So this is where you are. So you get the opportunity to have no competition, 0. That means nobody, 0, nothing, $100. Now, before I take this down, that's the wisest thing I can do right now is say, that never happened, never mind, I didn't mean it. We're really doing this. We're really going forward with this because I'm a believer that there's somebody out there that says that ring's worth $100 and it's worth $5,000. By the way, if you bid 100 and you win it, you get a 10% off too, just to point that out. We have 200 to start. Money bags over there. We got 200 bucks. I love it. Thank you so much for the power bid. $200 gets us going. It's whatever you want to pay, but you're supposed to be paying $5,000. $300 has been bid. $500 has been bid. $700 has been bid. We are rolling now. $700. You know this is a valuable ring. You know Mandarin garnets are soaring in price like Paraiba tourmalines are. And now we're at 7. Who's got 8 or 9 or more? We're dropping bidders. We can't be doing that. It's a $5,000 ring. I'm trying to see who's out there. That's how we do it. Here's what it looks like on the hand. $800 has been bid. This is not an inexpensive ring. It's got a carat of 6 in diamonds. Those diamonds are $25,000 anywhere else in the world you shop them. I might do everything on auction for the rest of the day. I wouldn't go anywhere. No reserve. Come on in. $800 is all we have. That's a very important Mandarin garnet. And a carat of 6 in diamonds, and we are what? Down to 1 bidder? Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Well, guys, well, it's good to know what exactly is the status of this Saturday here. This is not something that makes sense. We are going to have to sell it. That's the promise here with no reserve, and that's the problem. That's why I should put a reserve. By the way, the reserve would be just the cost, which is $47.62. So for anybody who thinks $5,000 wasn't a good deal, we'd only be making less than $300 on the ring if it was $5,000. So if I tell you that we're losing money at $800, we're losing money. We're losing money. You don't last 22 years in this business doing this every day and have people like you and trust you enough to watch you for 3 hours a day if you're not honest and if you don't have integrity. And I got to tell you, that's my biggest belief system here. So I think that's what's different. I think that's why, again, I think that's why TVON's been successful. Is we're really just open and honest with you guys. We look at you as family. We do. This is a different experience than, you know, we're not this big conglomerate of a, you know, private equity firm owned shopping network that's here to just profit. We're here because we really, truly, genuinely want to share our love and passion for gems and now jewelry with you all. So it's kind of like truly having a family member in the business who's hooking you up with a deal because they love you and they want you to have something special and they care. Do we have 900? $900 we have 1,000, by the way. So we have 2 bidders. There's kind of something really important happening here. And that's where you're going to get your extra discount, yes. You're going to get this huge value, yes. Come on over and take a look at it because I think we're about ready to wrap this up. It's a very special moment to get in on a great value because you're saving right now $4,000. Yes? Yeah, let's try it on again. So this is what it looks like on the hand. You're not going to see the gold much. It's just really diamond pave side to side. If I center it up for you, you see that little way that the diamond pave kind of locks into this door knocker style. We are still miles and miles and miles away from cost. And yet we're stuck at 1,000. Nothing I can do. But I have to sell it because I bet you if I said, can I offer that $1,000 bidder something here to not take it? They'd rather have the value because what can I offer you that's worth more than the savings? Not much. Not much. So we're done? That's it. Final call. Who's at $1,000? All right, so this is going to be it. We're going to give it a last call. We're miles away from where we should be, and I thought $49.99 was a deal. That's how shows what I know. I thought $5,000 was a deal. I was just ready to get you guys a great value. We're going to still save you. Yep, got to save you 10%. We still have to do that. So it's still going to be, let's see, $900 right now. So our $1,000 bidder would actually get it for $900 if they win. That's why we need you to really come on in here and make your bids known in this last couple of minutes. We are in last hour territory on our Saturday. Can't thank you enough, but I do have a request from you guys because every now and then I have a request, and my request is simple. I would love your request. I want to know what you'd like to see in this last hour. We're about to wrap this thing up. $1,100 has been bid. Thank you. We just got $1,100 in the back. So we're still looking, we have 11, I got you. So we're looking for 12 now. We've got 12, thank you so much. So two bidders are kind of volleying back and forth. We are going to give it a last call though. And reminder, you still save 10% off. So what you've got to save is an extra $120 if we end here. Could be $130 if we go to 13. Just keep that in mind. Let's give it a last look. 2 minutes and we sell it. A lot of savings, a lot of value. And I'm just always curious, what would have happened if I put that up at $1,200? Like, had I put that on the air on my own, I would be fired on the spot, number one. They would say, thank you for your, well, they probably wouldn't even say thank you. They'd say, it's been an interesting 8 years. Good luck, right? That would be, yeah, that's what would happen if I put that up at $1,200. And not to mention the phone lines would be going bonkers. But suddenly the auction format kind of presents it in a different light to you guys, right? And if you thought that was a $1,200 ring, I put it up there so you know the difference. It's a $5,000 discounted ring. And that would have been $500 off, yes. So you would have gotten it for $45. But that is still a mile away from where we're at right now with a final minute and 15 seconds ticking down. Your last call is now. We have the top of the hour, which means our last hour of the show is here. And by goodness, we got a lot of jewelry to move. So I would rather scrap everything I have in front of me, and which most of it I've shown already. And we'd rather show you exactly what you'd like to see before the day is over. Remember, we sign off at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So we're just asking what you'd like to see. If there's anything I can show you, please let me know so we can show it to you before we run out of time. I know everyone likes to wait to the last second of the show. We can't get anyone through then at that point. So let me know now what you'd like to see. If there's anything at all we can help you with. But this is such an important value. We're looking for $1,300. We've got 12. It's another $120 off that at the moment. That's a Mandarin garnet, bright as can be, super, super neon, has a lot of diamond weight around it that goes for more. Then I guess our big yellow diamond is going to have to come out to play. And we've got rubies and we've got the Kunzite wheel. Let me blow out some Kunzites here for our top of the hour. We'll do that next. And then anybody else on this one, we're looking for 13. It looks like we don't have it yet. Verifying perhaps, and then we'll bring out the biggest Kunzites we've got in the house coming up. And there are big ones. We've got emerald cut, and we've got cushion cut, and we've got an Asher cut. So 3 big Kunzites coming out to play. Anybody want to go $1,300? Yes, no? Nobody? Jess, are you on this one? Nope. Okay. Got it? Sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Gone. Let's talk about Kunzites. 3 of them. I've been telling you about these throughout the day. We're going to need a little bit of room here because we have 3 incredibly large, very saturated stones. Okay. I don't know what the wheel's doing today, but you know what? It's going to be the way it is. Let's take a look at this. There's the emerald cut. Here's the cushion cut. We're just kind of building up to the bigger stones here, side to side. Asher, emerald cut, cushion cut. There they are, lined up together. A little Kunzite trio for you that are anything but little because they're all the big stones here. Pleochroic, bright, bright as can be. Got some neons. We see that. And walk you through some carat weights because they're all a little bit different. And you never know because they don't always act as they appear. There might be carat weights that can be where the stone looks a little larger than it actually weighs. So we're going to walk you through what we have here. The Asher cut on the left is going to be the 1336 with 29 points in fancy cut diamonds. So just two big stones around that one. In the middle, you have the emerald cut. Emerald cut's going to be the 1425 right here. That's the 1425, has 22 points in diamonds and 4 rows stacked in pave on the sides. And then this is actually the small stone, if you can believe it. And like I said, that's what's going to be kind of interesting about these is that looks the largest, but it's actually the smallest carat weight. It's 1292. So that's the smaller carat weight, halo around it, 1292, 96 points in diamonds. You're getting a big boost in the diamond weight there. Remember, you got the fancy cut diamonds on the sides of the Asher cut. It's how we're starting the hour. And what a great last hour it's going to be. This is going to be so much fun. And again, happy Saturday. Thank you so much. Thanks for being with us, keeping us company here today and shopping along with us. We're so proud and excited to have the last few days of this customer appreciation sale. What a day, what an event it's been. It's been our biggest values. I've been here 8 years here, and I got to tell you, never in all my hundreds of sale events I've done, I've never had anything like this. These discounts are unreal. And this summer of 2024 is a memorable one, certainly. We knew it was going to be, you know, an interesting summer. We understood that with everything going on. But this is the event that should really get you the opportunity to own whatever it is that maybe has been a little out of reach or anything. If there's a moment to treat yourself, it's during this event. And when we have Kunzites like this, the quality, the color, the cutting, the diamond weight, the gold weights, they're 3 of our biggest ones. They're all one only, so when they're gone, they're gone. Should we take them down below that $99.99 price they've been? I mean, no wonder they're here. They were $10,000 rings. We're going a lot lower than that for you. Take a look. Anyone you want, they're going to fly. And it's the lowest price, but you still get 10% extra off. It's going to be a tough slog when that no longer is there. So take advantage because the prices are coming down anyways. You get that extra bonus, which saves you hundreds on most items. And we're not going to offer $99, $89, $79, $69 because that's just too much for what we're here to shop for. We're all looking for deals. We're all looking for next to nothing prices. We want them to be practically free, and I'll tell you, we're going there. It is not even going to be $69, $59, $49. I'm supposed to go $39.99 today. Let me help you. Let me help you do something wild. This is the moment to dial in. It's not going to be $39 or $29.99 a piece. And yes, you get the 10%. It's a lot of extra savings. Tell me which one you like because obviously one only is all throughout this wheel. Cannot, again, I've bought one piece for myself here ever. That was for myself. And it was a Kunzite. And it was literally 7.5 years ago. I was brand new here and I bought one and it was impulsive. And you know what? I wish I would have waited because this is better material. And mine was thousands of dollars. Smaller size. Thousands of dollars more than this. Who would ever imagine that in 2024, first of all, did I think 2024, 8 years ago, I'd be standing here still selling Kunzite to you? I had no idea. This is one of those things where you're getting a better value today than you ever would have any other time. You're getting an upgrade in quality, a better color, a better saturation, more neon, more of what we love, and a price tag that even as low as I go, we still say you take a huge discount. Once you've decided on the piece, take an extra discount, get an extra savings, save hundreds more. That's the beauty of this event. Take a look, Asher, emerald cut, cushion cut, which one do you love? They're not even $2,500. I'm blowing them out. $24.99. Any one of them you want, you get $250 extra off that, but they're all one onlys, 60 seconds only on that wheel. These are massive. Massive stones. Let me walk you through the carat weights again. 1336 over here with 2 very large diamonds. They're fancy cut. Then we have the 1425 in the middle. That is incredible. 4 rows in pave on each side. And this is the 12 carat 92. And yet you're getting almost a carat in diamonds there in that halo all the way around. Love it. But $22.49 is your actual price tag. If you like any one of those 3, let me know and we'll help you out. And then we're going to get some affordable here as well. I'm going to do a little Morganite discount for you. We've got another. I had the emerald cut earlier, but you'd seen that before. Let's get you a new one that we're going to show you coming up. We'll do something special there. Have a color change sphene and a radiant cut as well if you'd like to see that big and bold style. I've got a major 5 carat 20. I'm going to get in some sapphires. Let's do some blue sapphire earrings that are very pretty. And then we've got also yellow diamonds still to come, ruby still to come, Kunzite wheels $22.49 for any one of those. That is the lowest they'll ever be. We're taking them apart. Those stones belong in museums. I know we talk about museum reserve with our Tanzanite. The stones that we have up there truly are museum worthy. I'm going to move on. We got blue sapphire earrings coming up, the royal blues, the classic blues, the one that goes with everything, even if you live your life in denim, t-shirts, if you dress up, if you're wearing pinstripe suits, it does not matter. Blue sapphire is the earring everybody should have because it is as versatile as diamonds are as far as a color. We all look good in blue. It's going to be that amazing color. Let's get you a great value on some sapphire earrings. Let me know if anybody has any questions on those Kunzites. I'll try them on real quick, even though I usually wait till you guys ask about them, but let's take a look at this just so you can gauge how big they are on the hand. That's what they look like together. So same kind of design here. That's the Asher. That's going to be that 13 karat plus. Here's that 14 karat plus, and here's the almost 13 karat in the cushion. I think you get a little more saturation probably in the emerald cut and the Asher. Those are my two. If you really want to get a lot of intense purple colors, you're probably going there. This one does this kind of just bright light kind of effect. Look at that, like these beautiful neon flashes come through. So there are our Kunzites. Let's get to our sapphire earrings coming up. What do you think? Blue sapphires. Now keep in mind, we're gonna come in a little closer because we just had a lot of carat weight up there. But we're gonna show you some really beautiful star florals here. They're blue sapphires in the round. They've got diamonds around them coming to that point. You've got the bigger diamonds in the corners. You've got a few diamonds filling them in. So it's still, isn't it just, I think basic halos are great. But I think, well, first of all, there's kind of like three standards of studs. Most studs are just a stone set in a basket, and that's it. Boom, there they are. They look kind of ordinary. We could have done that. Then there's usually a stone that's surrounded in diamonds. That's called a classic halo. That also could have been done, would have been a lot easier. But we went the extra mile. And I'm sorry, these are sitting at different angles here. So let me try to angle them properly just so you can see them, because I don't want you to think that they're not matched. They're matched to perfection. I check everything before I present it to you on the air to make sure that everything is of my standard first before we even bother showing it to you. So here it is, blue sapphire rounds. Here's where we went the extra mile because it's not a basic diamond halo. It's got those bigger diamonds. It's more of a star design, like a star or a floral. And it separates and it uses bigger diamonds as well. And they are so, so beautiful. And again, every single kind of angle and light shows a different color. They're really bright, vibrant royal blues. They're going to be, well, let's make this really simple here. Item number is 112, 55, 22. I'm going to show them to you on. The post is going to be towards one top point of the star design, and we still have a yellow diamond to wow you with. So make sure you stay with me because we got a yellow diamond deal coming up that, let me just tell you this. Going to be the craziest yellow diamond deal I've ever done. So not intended to be that way, but it's going to have to be that way. So get ready. We're going to do a big yellow diamond deal. If you long for a yellow diamond, you got a chance to own one today. The sapphires, they are 50 points total weight in the rounds. There's also a diamond weight here of 28 points. So you're getting a significant diamond weight. You're getting the round brilliance. They're bigger stones, though, in the corners. That's what creates that kind of flared out design. Every stone you have at the points is a little larger, so it takes it up a level. That's important. You've got a better value than even $9.99 coming your way. That's what I'm supposed to get today. I'm ready to try them on for you. It's going to be a huge moment to take advantage of a sapphire when sapphires are tough. Blue sapphires are the common one we think of when we talk about sapphires, but they're not easy to get. They're not easy to match, and to get ideal colors not exactly readily available because they're usually just too dark. And they're too navy, and then who cares, right? We want good quality. We want best of the best. We want bright like that, 3/8 of an inch from top to bottom. I'll try one on. I'm going to give them away. We'll make it easy, guys, really, really quickly here. White, yellow, rose gold, sure. Take your gold color choice. Anything you want to do. Here's what they look like from a distance just to see that size reference. So why not? Just get a great look there if you'd like to have something special in your ear that doesn't look basic or ordinary, has that little flair for the dramatic with the halo that's more designer. And yep, they're going to be better than $9.99 or $8.88. Going to take you on a journey here of discounting in value you've never seen before. And it's not even going to be $777. Do you love sapphires? Do you know somebody who's got a birthday next month? September. The birthstone is sapphire. Yeah, so you can include any color, yes, but this is the classic. This is the one everyone loves. This is the one that goes with everything. If you are I live in denim, right? We as a society tend to live in denim. How about that to go with your perfect denim pieces? It's an everyday wearable. My blue-eyed gals, why not have a beautiful bright blue sapphire? It just looks fantastic. It's not $777, back to the wheel we'll go. Not even going to be $699. I need to really wow you here. That's clear. And if these prices today have not wowed you enough, well, you are in the right place at the right time, because I won't even stop discounting till they go. Got to move jewelry. Remember, that's what my job has been. The task has been to move everything in the inventory. Haven't done that today. So this is your option and your opportunity, and 10% off. It's why the sale's gone over more than just 1 day or 1 week, because we're trying to move every single last piece. But it is fine jewelry. We're not selling sterling silver or plated metals. We're not selling faux or lab grown. So there's a certain level you pay for really good jewelry. And better quality is more money always, except for right now, because I am on a major mission here to get these out the door. And this is a classic. So gifting idea, yes. September birthstone, yes. I would love it for that. But you know what? It's not even going to be even $6.99, $5.99. Let's truly blow them out. And you'll still take your 10% off. Why not? Let's help you. How about $499? $499. You take 50 bucks off, you get them for $450. $449.10 to get the earrings in your choice of gold. Well, there's no sizing needed as long as you have a piercing. My goodness, but if you don't have a piercing, this might be worth it to go out and sit there in that chair and get your ears pierced, because that is the kind of level of quality you never ever see for $449. This is unreal, unheard of. And let me know, operators, when you got them, because bye-bye, they're going to go. They can't stick around here. They can't stay when you've got blue sapphires that are round cuts, no less. Bright royal blues. You know how many sapphires? I won't show you because they're just too dark. I'm not into, like, at this point in my life, in 22 years, I've suddenly, inadvertently made a career of offering fine jewelry. This is not about, like, I could show you anything in jewelry. I'm not going to show you junk. I'm not going to show you anything that's not top notch. We only get 3 hours every day to do this. So I'm not going to show you anything that's not perfect. It's got to be perfect. And when it comes to sapphires, 99 out of 100, I'm going to reject. I'm going to toss out the window and reject, because it's not good enough. If it's not a bright, vibrant blue, if it's not really that clarity, and this is normally a pretty included stone. It has, it's called those really kind of, again, a little bit more of the silk that normally comes through as an inclusion, so they look cloudy and they look hazy and they don't look bright. That's not happening here. You get the brightest of the brightest of the best. And it's white, yellow, or rose gold. And so why they're here, I have no idea. But I know this. They gotta go. They're $449 only. They're one of the best earrings I've ever seen for that price. And yet, that's top quality sapphire right there. So we're gonna move along. Let me know if you'd like those. Then coming up, we're gonna show you, okay, shall we get to a ruby here? Or do I dare? Do I dare bring this out? Oh my, okay, no. Everyone is probably going, yeah, no, don't even try with the 10,000. No, don't even do it. Don't even try it. Don't start discounting yellow diamonds when they are as valuable as they are. Well, that's going to be dirt cheap today. There you have it. It's going to be dirt cheap. It'll come up later. Let's wait a few more minutes for you on that one. And then Judith Peridot's. I don't have any. Sorry. I don't have any Peridot's. I've been checking. They've been keeping all the Peridot's for me. I don't have any Peridot. I'm sorry. No Peridot's, unfortunately. None. It's been a struggle on the Peridot's. We have some green Paraibas, but no Peridot's. All right, coming up. Let's wait a couple more minutes on that. Just heads up, it's coming. That's coming. Bottom of the hour, we'll bring that yellow diamond, and I'll try to go wild on it. We'll go rogue. But I have a beautiful ruby here, and we have some very special Tsavorite chain and pendant, all of that. Let's take a look at our ruby. It is, okay. So I don't have any bad jewelry to show, because this is when normally I'd say, okay, bring out the cheap jewelry. Bring out something like subpar. I don't have anything bad. As I just said, I'm not going to do that. So we're going to fight fire with fire, and we're going to bring out the best stinking ruby we got in a big size, in a bright color, in a bold look, in a super clean stone. And, oh, gosh, this is going to really, 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 really be problematic somewhere down the line when you ever realize what rubies actually go for. But let's help you right now. 112-5581. Oh, it's almost my birthday. 5581, so close. Let's do this, guys. Does that mean 5580 is hanging out somewhere here? Does that what that means? I don't know. But here we are with a Mogok Burma, and you know what, guys? 1 carat Burma round, 1 carat. glowing like that. See, I look at what I'm about to do. Normally you have a choice. You can spend as little money as you can on a ruby and you're going to get like a little bit of a speck of a stone, maybe a 5-point or a 10-point or something like that. We got an opportunity here for you to get a big round. You know, normally rubies don't like to be cut into rounds. There's a reason why pretty much every ruby you've ever seen is an oval. It's because that's how they like to be cut. If you try to cut other ways, sometimes it doesn't actually work, right? And then you end up with no ruby, and then everyone's sad. So, and lapidaries get fired. So they don't even like to do it. I've worked with lapidaries who literally refuse. They refuse to cut a stone in ruby in anything but an oval. They say, don't come at me, girl. I'm not going to change my mind, because they don't want to be liable essentially for losing that very valuable rough. So it is such an accomplishment and a feat to see it in a round anyways, but to maintain that 1 carat threshold while you still have that wasteful cut accomplished is another deal. So how can we help you own a ruby that's really good when we just passed July, right? We just passed it, but that's okay. That's a ruby that I think a lot of us love because we know it's the king of all gems. It's a 1 carat, it's got 72 points in diamonds with it as well. And it is also going to be a huge value. There is a $69.99 price tag because it is the color it is, and the cutting, and the clarity. I know that here, this sometimes seems like that's our standard. So you're not used to seeing the regular old rubies, or the darker, or the opaque, or the cloudy, or the hazy, because they all look like this. That is such a rarity in and of itself, to get a color that, watch this, as we go further away, as it's on my hand, as we essentially block the way the light can go through it, it still glows. It's still giving you top color. All of that's happening, and it's not going to be 69, 59, 49, 39, 29. You got a deal, and then you got today's deals. This day, August 17th, 2024, something for the ages here. And it's not going to be even close to $2,000. I'm going to keep on going. Who wants a giveaway? Who wants the moment, the opportunity, the best of the best, the Burma, not Madagascar, not Mozambique. Sorry, no offense to those stones. They're good too, but they're not Burma. And Burma is the unequivocal best in the world. And I think out of all those stones you can get out of Burma, well, we know that only one in about a couple 100,000 are ever going to look like that. So instead of 29, instead of even $1,999, I will do what it takes. And this is what I would ask you to do. We don't really do reverse auctions here, but I got to tell you, this is going to be like a falling price tag, and we'll basically keep on going lower until it goes. So if you're thinking about it, love it, intrigued by that color, never seen a ruby quite like it, let's get it done. We're going to make this extremely affordable. I've been offering mountings like this for 22 years. All 22 years of my career, I've been offering this mounting. It's a favorite. It's a go-to. It's a classic. It gives you that split shank, but then so much diamond weight around it as well. You still get the halo, but it just adds a little more to the sides. That mounting back when I started 22 years ago was more money than I'm at right now. True story. I mean, it's really, the tapes are out there. The shows are out there. So you can see that. You can see that actually shown in real life. There are mountings like this that house sometimes really basic stones like quartz, amethyst, citrine, things like that. And they're more money because the mounting is just inherently more. You're getting almost 3/4 of a carat in diamonds. White, yellow rose, your size. And there's a big savings coming your way, but if it's not good enough yet to make you excited about the price that's on the air, then it's not good enough. Even if I tell you, hey, there's $200 extra off because of the 10% off, if you don't love it, you don't love it, right? If you don't like the price, I got to do better. So we're going to take it lower than even $17.99. That would have been your price had we stuck there. You're going to get a better value. You still take 10% off. No reason at this point to wait or sit back. It's now. It's now. It's go time. And rubies are precious. That's just, there are no two ways about it. They're valuable stones. It's the king of gems for a reason. That's why we give it that title. And it's not going to be 17, 16, or $15.99. We're truly blowing this out. I cannot think of a better moment to get on the phone lines. It's right now. It's this moment. It's that bright glowing. That looks so glowy. It's like this blue internal glow that it has. It's exactly what you look for from Burma. The other stones of the world don't have that blue-red. This is the only way to get it. It makes all the difference in the world when you're pricing it. And it's not going to be $15.99 either. So investing into a ruby is a really smart idea right now. And with all that diamond weight, you're not even paying for a single diamond in that ring. Are you paying for the gold band? Heck no. Are you paying for the ruby? No. What are you paying for at this point? Maybe the labor to put it together. and it's still not going to be $15.99, and you still don't pay what you see on the air, and we're going even lower, and we'll make it just $1,499 first caller. And then an extra $150 off just for the extra bonus. So $13.49 sounds a lot better, right? It's happening to the first caller for the first caller. Whatever you want right now. If it's ruby, that's the only ruby I've shown you of the entire day. There's a reason for that. Nothing else is going to stand up to what that ruby is doing to with that diamond weight. And now at this price tag, this $14.99 turning to $13.49. Okay, let's bring out the Morganite next. We'll bring out the second Morganite of the day, and it's our cushion cut square. All right, let's keep on moving. Yellow diamond still to come, only 8 minutes away. We're going to slip in a Morganite here between now and then. We got, hey, if anyone wants like a $350,000 piece, I've got an Alexandrite necklace. This is awfully pretty. Should we just do show and tell time? Let's just do show and tell. Here's a, I don't know, fit for a queen. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo, look at that. Alexandrites. Oh, is this a collar? Excuse me. Do we have a collar of Alexandrites with 2 lariats? That's pretty cool. You want to see on the neckline? That's pretty. I just felt it was a little much for a Saturday morning, even for me. But look how that is, that's ready for the queen, the princess. Yeah, there's a big difference between a princess and a princess. Big difference. Look at that. That is the collar. Woo-wee. Alexandrites and diamonds. All right, back to the wheel we go. And my ruby. My ruby, ruby, ruby. And that, do we have any questions? Any ruby lovers? Any requests? Tony, is there anything else we can sell here? I'm ready to sell the wheel, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, that, we could sell that. What else? Should I start digging through my purse? See if there's anything good in there? What do we got? Anything good? Remember the time I auctioned off my car keys? Yeah. Mailed off the pink slip, did that whole thing. That was fun. All right, so last call, we might get there. I just bought the thing, and it's my daily driver. Trust me, you don't want that car. It's getting, yeah, it's got like, what'd I put on that thing? 70,000 miles in less than 3 years? You don't want that thing. $14.99, $13.50. Let's move. Let's move on. Alexandrite necklaces here. That's pretty. I've never seen anything like that. Platinum too. Is that all? Do you want to see the big sphene? We got the big color change sphene. We got the 5-carater. Here's a 5-carat sphene. I don't know if anybody likes that. Sylviane, just realized that I just brought some turquoise earrings for you, Sylviane. So let's show those. Turquoise studs, how nice. We got turquoise studs, and they've got 212 total weight, and they're actually set in a basket. And that's pretty. So Sylviane, great taste here. That's a really great investment. To me, you know, I love turquoise because it goes with everything. And I really find that turquoise is important to have in your wardrobe because you're going to wear it a lot. There's a lot of pieces I can show you, maybe like that Alexandrite necklace that you'd probably wear once, maybe twice, right? And it's a lot of money to invest in a piece you're only going to wear once or twice. And then there are pieces like this that you don't need to invest a lot into and you wear probably every day. So I just think there's something logical to picking up earrings, especially when they're $499. And they're item number 1115719. I know they've been up a lot. They're $499. They're the same price as the sapphire earrings we did. They will be an extra $50 off. Let me know who's taking the ruby, if anybody got the ruby. We've got the big, big Morganite. We've got the yellow diamond still to come. I don't know what we're going to do on that, but something crazy. Something very different than $89.99, I'll tell you that much. And let me pop one of these on the ear so you can see what that's all about size-wise. Victor, what's happening back there? Hi. Where? South Maryland. South side of Maryland. What's happening in the south side? I've never been to Maryland, to tell you the truth. I mean, that's not true. I've been through it, but it was brief and it was quick. But yeah, it was just, you know, when you stop in D.C., you kind of just drive on through. But what's happening, William? How is he doing? Ruby, thinking about rubies. I love that. Well, William, thanks for being with us on this Saturday. Hope all's good. Or well. You know it's tough when I start speaking in improper grammar. You know things are a little rough, you know. I wonder if William's an Orioles fan. We've got the Orioles coming up. All right, back to the, I want to just pop them on the ear real quick, Tony, as well, just in case anybody has not seen these before. That's what they look like, and I think they really do work well. If you want to stack them up the ear, $449 and change. Oh, good, the voice is going. That's good. Good. Perfect. It's the only way you guys ever get rid of me is if I got no voice. Otherwise, I'm here. I'm here, and you got to deal with it. Suffer. Let's go back to the wheel. $449 and change. Oh, thank you, Sylvianne, for that request. Always fun to put those up. You're just going to live in them. And then we're going to be on our way because we got, it's almost yellow diamond time. We got 33 minutes. Not a lot of time in the show. So any last minute requests, anything you want to see from early? I got a whole mountain of jewelry sitting here. So anything you need to see before we go, it is time to let us in on whatever it is that you're waiting on. And while you're waiting, don't wait. 10% off goes away soon. We want to make sure you take advantage. It's going to be a sad day when that's gone. I don't know how I'm going to sell anything going forward. So anyway, that might be the time to say goodbye. Here we go. Take a look at this. We've got the Morganite. I wanted to just kind of slide this in here because we did have an emerald cut earlier that was the peachy color. Some of you naturally said, can you have the pink material? So here it is, the only true pink that I have here for you. And keep calling on the turquoise earrings if you want those. They're great. They're just wearable. That's even for my gals who always say, I watch you every single day. I've never bought anything because I don't dress up. I don't wear fine jewelry. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything fancy. There are pieces you can wear every single day, even if you don't ever leave the house. I have jewelry on. Well, I can't say I don't leave the house very often, but because I'm here with you guys a lot. But you know, on those days when if I have like a really if I get that rare lazy day, I still got my jewelry on. I think it's one of those where the turquoise is one you will wear all the time. I really believe that it's going to be, you're going to get your money's worth from that turquoise earring, but we also have the Morganite here, which is 1125502. And it's going to be our 2 05 with 23 points in diamonds. And it's got this great kind of swirling, it reminds me of those ribbons that we see a lot, but it's really starting at one end, leading up, and then coming up really next to this Morganite. This Morganite's 2 05, so it's a good size. Pink material, it's in the rose gold only, and it's got the white diamonds around it. The diamond weight is 23 points again, and we're gonna blow it out real quick because we're at the end of the show. We have 30 minutes left. So it's time to make a deal happen. Oh wait, we've been doing that all day. But here's the mega time to make sure you call us with your requests. Get them in, let's do this. It's supposed to be, do we like $29.99? I really don't. I think that ring needs to be less than $29.99. I think today it needs to be a lot less than $29.99. So here's what I'll offer. And for everybody saying, yeah, but we get to take 10% off. Sure, take $300 off. Make it $2,700. But I think it'll be a lot more economical if we just take it below $1,000. The whole ring. $999. Wait, something just occurred to me. I had an emerald cut earlier that looked a little different. It was the lighter color. I had an emerald cut earlier for that price. It's still here. So let's go even. Why not, right? It's $8.99 at checkout. You get a great value. If you want the lighter color, you can get it for a little bit less. But honestly, the pinks are where it's at. That's what everyone said to me earlier. Everyone said, I like the emerald cut, but I really want to get the Morganite that's pure pink. That's what you have here. I'll show you the difference because if you don't believe me, the illustration will show it. Having the stones side by side, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Take a look. That's the Morganite cushion cut square. Here's the one I had earlier. Let me go find it. Let me see. It's got to be here somewhere. It was a little less money, but look at the difference in the color. Look at the difference. And there's nothing wrong with either. It's just two kind of different breeds of Morganite. Do you see the difference? Because I know it's hard to kind of imagine it, so I just put it right in front of your eyes, and then you see. The left side is that traditional Morganite color. It's a light, light, light peach. And then the right side is the more collectible specialty material that is the true pink. Think pink diamonds, but better. That's what you get over here. So that's the difference. This one's $888. This one's $999. Remember, you will end up getting this for $899 and change, which I think is a great value. And we'll put it up there on the hand for you as well, so you can see what that's all about. But again, peach versus pink. There's a difference. You get to choose. and keep calling because we have a lot of people on the lines. I do want to recap the white diamond earrings we had earlier because honestly, that's the value of the day. I'm thinking back to, I've shown you lots and lots and lots of items. Honestly, the best value I've had today is the 4 carat 10 diamond earrings because they're the largest hoops we do. Yes. Hi, Mary and Michael. Where are they calling from in California? Are they local? Oh, yeah, wonderful. Hi, Mary. Hi, Michael. What were they shopping for today? Yes, very nice. Thank you, thank you. So $8.99 on this one. Just a reminder, I am going to give the hoops a little look, then we'll get to our yellow diamond, but the hoops are so must-have, and I just got a little update here for you, so this is important, and it's sad, so I'm going to try not to cry, but this is going to be the last time I get to show you these earrings, at least at this price, because we have to remake them now at this point. And once that happens, the price tags of today's gold and diamonds have to go to today's gold and diamonds instead of going with like the 1982 price. So this is really important. And this is honestly, I have had so many pieces of jewelry today. This is the one that wasn't scheduled for the show. It wasn't supposed to be here on the air. It wasn't supposed to be discounted or presented, but then Lisa called in and asked for them and took a pair. And now we have 1 pair left. So here's the deal. We have larger turquoise earrings. Who are these for, Victor? Leanne, you got it. Who? Oh, still Sylvianne. Got it. There they are. She didn't like the studs. She said, give me bigger, bolder. I want brighter. I want diamonds. I want everything. Well, there they are. So Sylvianne, those are going to be 112, 41, 51, 680 in the turquoise, 37 points in the diamonds. Bigger stud, centered post, yellow, white, or rose. They're $1,111. But they will be under $1,000 when you're 10% extra off because they will go down. Yep, you got it. I'm going to pop one on the ear just in case she needs to see it. Tony, 1124151 real quick just so Sylvianne can see these studs. They're really not studs. They're button style earrings. Let me move our hoops aside. Here they are. They're probably a little top heavy for our wheel, but there they are. And then that's what they're going to do. I'll hold one there and then I'm going to pop the other one on the ear. It's just so you can see, because we had the last studs up and you saw they were, more traditional. Here's what happens with the bigger one. Take a look. Don't just ignore the back side of the earring because I've got one on here, otherwise I'd be holding it. But look at how beautiful that is. So see the difference? It's a little extra drama with that turquoise. So large. Think about it, it's a 340 stone individually. You get the 340 in each side, you get the diamond halo and pave. They're $1,111. That's the price tag. $1,111 is going to come down below. Well, actually, you're going to get them for $1,000. So $1,111 is the price tag, 10% off. That's the larger turquoise earring we have for you. So they'll be exactly $1,000 with your 10% off. Let's go back to the wheel. I'll show them to you up close here. You can see the finishing there and the centered post. There they are. All right, let's move on back to this recap of the hoops. I know a lot of you were not with us in the first couple of minutes. And here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to just take a moment just in case you've ever wanted or will want these earrings, because this is the last I get to show them to you. I would imagine when they're back, remade, they're going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of probably about $8,000 or $9,000. That is not what I would qualify as a TVON value. But of course, we eventually have to, don't we at some point have to kind of not lose money and not lose thousands? And you know what, I'll keep this off because I'm going to try those earrings on. It's our last look at them. I just got word that these are the last time we have these earrings on the ear for you. Now, you might as well take advantage because not only are they the greatest price, but they're going to be 10% off, which is going to save you a lot because it's the largest hoop earring we do. It's our 410 diamond hoop inside out. So diamonds on the front of the earring, on the front of the front. Does that make sense? And they're on the inside of the back of the earring. So it means all anyone ever sees are diamonds. And that's the highest end diamond hoop. Take it from me. I designed these for myself. Not this particular pair, but long before the inside-out style was popular, I said I want to have an all-the-way around look in diamonds, and this gives it to you. And this is really important because it's also going to be 410. It's the 2 inches by 1 inch and 3/4. They are an oval shape. They're in the yellow or the white or the rose. So the one pair, we never like to set them up in advance because we don't know on any given day what's going to be the most popular gold color. But look at this, button release. So you press it down to open it up, and then you just literally push it closed. You'll hear it click twice. It's locked. It's got a locking mechanism on the inside. That is why you have to push this down in order to release it. If you just pull it, it's not going to come apart. I can pull with all my might and strength, and I'm not getting that apart. You press it down here, which unlatches or unlocks the inside mechanism. So then you push it closed, that's it. I'll try one on for you as well. Solid, solid, mirror finished gold on the sides, beautifully finished on the inside. They're gorgeous on. If you think they're too big for you, I still want you to try them because I do believe you're gonna call me in a couple of days and say, they're not too big. They're perfect. I'm glad I got them, and I'm glad I didn't wait and spend $9,000 because $89.99 would be a great value for these earrings going forward, given that those are all still, did we do VS diamonds? Of course we did. They're still VS diamonds. They're all the way, look at that, it's continuous. Everything you see, except the profile is gonna be all done in mirror finished gold, which looks amazing as well. But everything you see straight on, all diamonds. And it's our crazy value because they're not even $39.99. It's a little bit of an investment, but to make into an earring that you're probably going to live in for the rest of time. That's what, and you're not having to upgrade in a few years because maybe you bought what we've all done this, where we bought what we could afford at the time, and then as time goes on, we realize I really want the better quality, and then you have to buy them again. And buying them again, and buying them again, and buying 6 pairs of diamond hoops is not going to be the most economical way when you can get the greatest quality right here, right now, and save a bundle doing it. Let's go back to the wheel, and you know what I'm going to do? Bring you a better price than even $3,500. It is today and today only. This is last call on the hoop, white, yellow, rose. We have enough diamonds to make one pair, whether you want the white, the yellow, or the rose, but this is just insanity. If you need them for holiday shopping, don't wait. Why spend $9,999 months from now when you can get them for less today and less than even $34.99 to get the ultimate high level, the ultimate high quality diamond hoop? And they're not even $34.99. This is before 10% off, which is some definite extra savings here. And we are going to blow them out. And for gifting, yes. For yourself, yes. It's a treat yourself moment. They're not even $34.99. We're going to make them $3,399. When you actually check out, they are just a little bit over $3,000. They're $3,059 only to get the deluxe diamond hoop. The best of the best. The huge carat weight, but the still wearable, lightweight, comfortable, all the things. You will never have to upgrade. The carat weight is there. The quality is there. And they're just basically, well, they're $3,059 when all is said and done. That is a major, major value. So huge opportunity. I just wanted to remind you it's the last pair that we can do. So I thought that was an important moment to bring those back out, give you that great value. Check them out and let us know if you'd like them, white, yellow, or rose. I always just say, if you don't know where to go with the white because the diamonds are so white and bright themselves. We've got the yellow diamond coming up. It looks like it'll be one of our last items of the day. If you have any requests whatsoever, give us a quick call. We'll help you out. I'm going to make a very, very important diamond ring really affordable. If you've ever wanted a yellow diamond, if you know somebody who's ever wanted a yellow diamond, the time would be right now to take advantage because of what I'm about to do on this yellow diamond deal. But our hoops are here for just a little over $3,000. Again, $3,059 only. It's unheard of. Let's move to our yellow diamond. Had to give you a last look at those. They're amazing. And then this is the yellow diamond ring. I have been waiting and waiting. Finally, you know what? We're almost out of time. Got to do it. Item number 1125-120 is the item number here. They are just, our yellow diamonds are unmatched. It's, you know, out of everything we do, white diamond pieces, Tanzanite pieces, nothing compares at all to our yellow diamond deals. Nothing. Because if you look at a yellow diamond and what it actually goes for, if you find a natural yellow anywhere else, that again, if you have to compare apples to apples, and I hope you will, it's going to be a natural yellow diamond of this size, $12,000 wholesale right now. Forget retail. I will beat wholesale all day. This is our 1 carat cushion cut square VS. It is going to be a 21-point yellow diamond edition. We usually do this mounting with just white diamonds, but today we upgraded it for this yellow diamond. We added the yellow diamond halo first, then another 117 of white diamonds around it. It's pretty awesome. It really is. Totally tubular, radical, man. It's the coolest ring. It is. That's a total of 238. So a lot of diamonds here, and we're going to do something crazy. So again, yellow diamond lovers, here's my other thing I'm going to call out. Forget jewelry shoppers. I want resellers. I think those in the business right now, you know who you are, those folks that are in the diamond business, in the jewelry trade, the wholesalers, the diamond dealers, the resellers, the boutique owners, the shop owners, you need to shop this ring because there are values, and then there are momentous, just big time occasions where we do something you've never seen us do. This is about to be that moment where we have a 1 carat, all of that together, 238. Remember, you're upgrading the yellows because you don't just have the yellow center, but you're getting the yellow diamonds beside it as well. So all that happening, and then that makes the stone look far larger than it already is. Then you get this fabulous, well, white diamonds are huge. Look at the white diamonds along the outside there. That's what's happening, really large white diamonds, and then continuing down the shoulders here. That's 238. We're gonna blow it out right now. There's an $89.99 today price. That's my lowest. That's what I can do. We could take $900 off, but it's still going to be over $8,000. Need to help you right now. Got to help you out. We need a caller and just one. Unfortunately, I don't have, the opportunity to do this for very long or for very many people. And that's where, again, I don't think that's going to be a problem here today because we're going to have this one gone in a hurry. It's probably going to be about 10 seconds and then it's gone. Off the air, done. Complete. But this is not going to be $89.99. That's a lot of ring. Do you remember the very first, I mean, some of you probably weren't shopping back then, but 6.5 years ago, we had the very first yellow diamond ever here. We didn't bring yellow diamonds for the first couple years of our existence. And the very first one we ever had was in this mounting with just white diamonds. We've upgraded it since. But the all white diamond version was $6,500 way back then. That was before the Argyle mine closed. That was before these were all done. That was before we were familiar with them. Now, the world is seeing the wholesalers of the world get $12,000 for that individual diamond. We saw it in wholesale just last month. Here's what I'll do. We'll help you right now. $89.99 it's not going to be. We have the moment for you to take advantage of, and it's not going to be $8,000, $7,000, $6,000, $5,000. The whole thing is, you guys know where these values stand typically here. We get kind of accustomed to a certain price range, a certain pricing level. This is going to be one for the ages here and with a very large overall carat weight. It's two-tone gold stays as is. It's not going to be $5,000, $4,000, or even $3,000. So we have just surpassed every value we've ever brought. And watch what's going to happen. This mounting is deluxe. This goes a carat 38 in just side diamonds. So that's not like every other mounting. And we're not asking for $3,000. It's not a misspeak. It's not even going to be $3,000 for this ring. And I know that never happens. We get it. We know where they're going. Get it to resell it. Get it. Just try it. And send it back if it's not. Everything and more. But the thing is this, it's not even $29.99. We're going lower, and this is before 10%, I must remind you. Because I know we get very caught up in just seeing the price on the screen thinking, get ready, that's what the credit card's going to be charged. Instead, it's going a significant discount beyond that so that you don't even pay $29. You're not going to pay $28.88. And just in an effort, in 15 minutes left today to get this one gone, we're going to make it a whole lot better than even $28.88. Does this ever happen? How about $27.99? Does that ever happen? $238 in diamonds. If that were all white diamonds, never in this world could you get that. The fact is we have taken a huge upgrade with a 1 carat center cushion cut in the middle, extra yellow diamonds around that, extra white diamonds around that, and it's not even $27.99. It is for first caller, and that'll be it. But we're down to $27.77, and that's because if I go that low, after your 10% off happens, you're going to get it for $24.99. That whole diamond ring, everything you see there, everything you're getting in that pretty little package, in that very elite value, is going to be $24.99 only, and that is what our deals are all about. That's how you get the value of a lifetime right there. $24.99 when all is said and done. We're going to sit here until it goes. And if that's the 14 minutes we have left, I doubt it would be, but if that's what we have, then so be it, because you are now looking at, out of all this incredible jewelry I've shown, I have shown you, I mean, it's a bunch. I have got a sold box and a half filled with jewelry. I've got tons of pieces that are still here, including my 12 karat 74 Tanzanite, including all my deluxe Kunzites, including my Rhodochrosite and many others. If there is anything you have questions on, you're calling. But that is the deal of the day. So I could sit here and recap everything from the show. We could show you everything, but I got to say, there's nothing that's going to rival that value at $24.99. Rebecca, I got your email. I will respond as soon as, just give me a second. Give me about 13 minutes to respond to you. I don't do very well typing and talking at the same time, at least for long form emails. I can only do like short paragraphs. So Rebecca, I will get back to you. I got your messages. Thank you so much. And I can call you if you want to, if you'd like. So that's where I can help you. So definitely, just give me a second here. I'm on the air till 1 o'clock Pacific, so 13 minutes I can respond. Here we go, guys, $24.99 on that one. So bear with me, Rebecca, and I'll be right with you. We're going to do a little necklace deal for the end of the show. Got a nice affordable necklace. We've still got Paraiba here. Anybody need a carat and a half Paraiba? We got one, a really gorgeous Paraiba stone that should be $15,000. Oh, it's actually I'm going to go lower on the Paraiba too. So if anybody needs a Paraiba, we can bring you the carat 43. Look at this. Now that's a stone. Do you want to just go ahead and send that one out? We can do that too. $27.77, it's $24.99. Let's move on to our Paraiba. Here it is. Then we'll get you a little Tsavorite deal. This is the Paraiba. Oh my goodness. And should be $15,000. That's because it is our carat, almost in a carat and a half. It's 1125582. Very important. Very important. Carat 43, center. Diamond weight is 179. That's one of our bigger diamond mountings we do. It's got all this gold around it, lots of pave on the sides. $20,000. I don't make this stuff up, guys, and I don't write these prices. That's the piece, that's the price, and you would save $2,000, so it'd actually only be $18,000. Great. We're going to do better, and we're going to send it out. One caller, who's going to get it? We still have the 12 karat, 74. My dream Tanzanite is here. If anybody wants my dream Tanzanite, you can have it. You guys get first dibs. But here's the deal on the Paraiba. I'm going to try it on for you. Then we've got a Tsavorite necklace to end on. We've got a great finishing on the inside. And then, of course, any requests you have, you got to get those in. Look at this one. Okay. So it's a little more money than what we've been seeing throughout the day, but it's going to be a better price. I'm going to make this a lot different price tag. So if you'd like it, it's not going to be $9,999. Do you remember when I had a trio and everybody got really, well, everybody but 3 people. We had 3 people who were really happy, and then we had hundreds that were really upset with me because I did a whole trio of Paraibas this size for $99.99. And it was during this event, so they came down 10%. And everybody was pretty upset because we only had one of each and they were gone in about 60 seconds and there was nothing I could do until right now. I'm going to bring you virtually, well, higher end diamond weight, incredible center stone, and anything you want to do as far as gold color sizing, you got it. You name it, you got it. But this is going to be better than even $99.99, which I'm trying to give away some jewelry here for our last 10 minutes. We've got a little bit of time and we got a lot of jewelry to make up for, so I'm going to try to do something incredible on the Paraiba that we know if we gave that a moment, we know from experience that $99.99 is an amazing price tag. I'm going to go a lot lower here for the end of the show just because I've got to ensure some pieces go before we do. And we only have a few minutes left, so it's going to be last call. And if you'd like this, it's not even $88.88. This has never happened. So we're ready. Carat and a half is a huge size in the Paraiba world. You get the ultimate clarity, the ultimate blue-green combination. It's 50 and 50, so you get that set, that beautiful 50-50 split. It's exactly 50-52. This is not going to be like that overwhelmingly green. It is just a perfect swimming pool blue-green, and it's not even $88.88 or $79.99. This is still, again, 10% off is going to save you a bundle. I am thrilled this is here. Look at the clarity. Look at the color. Look at the finishing all through the inside. How about looking at the inside of the stone for clarity? That's a testament to how clean the stone is. And all we got to do is give it away. That's it. One more time on the hand here. It's not even $79.99. I'm going lower. There's one thing. There's one thing that we know doesn't get discounted that's hardly ever even put up for sale in these days, and that's Paraiba tourmaline. We are not only selling it, putting it available for sale, we are putting it on sale. And right now, this is not 79, 78, 77. I got to move some pieces before we go. Otherwise, I don't know if we can be here tomorrow. So we got to do this, guys. I got to make this happen. It's not 77. It's not 76. It's not 75.99. And you still take 10%. This is going to be one of the most incredible Paraiba values we've ever had. It's not 75.99 either. One caller, any gold in your size. We'll ship it out to you on Monday. I got to tell you right now, it's the value. And it's not going to be $7,500 either. It's $7,499 only. And you get an extra $750 off. So what you're seeing up on that screen in no way reflects what you're actually paying, because you get it for so much less. And that's the beauty of it. $74.99. That's the same piece that we would have sold a couple of days ago for $10,000, and everybody was losing their minds over that value. Now we've got the same kind of carat weights here, but it's only $67.49. You're getting it for a little over $6,700 to get a huge Paraiba, tons of diamond weight, and one of the most epic mountings that we ever create or do. And that is why today and this moment in time is so really critical. I really can't say enough about this. Having had Paraibas, I collect this stone. I don't appraise all my stones every single 6 months. I do one. I have my 10 karat appraised every 6 months, just because it's going up that rapidly in its value. And to, have it insured for the proper amount, you have to get it reappraised. And so this is what's so critical right now. And that's what I recommend you do too on these really highly valuable, important stones, is get it appraised and talk to your reputable jewelers and your GIA gemologists and let them evaluate it for what it's worth, because that is about as specialty as a Paraiba gets for color and clarity and for the size, because it's a lot of things working together here to make it so special, and yet you're getting it for so little. $67.49 only. That is a big time value on a piece that would have been $10,000 just a couple days ago. So that is the deal. We're trying so hard to make sure that we take all these sale events and just crank them up, give you extra savings here at the very end of this Saturday afternoon to make sure you can get in on your deal. So that is important. Very, very special piece. $74.99 turns into $67.49, $750 off, just because you're shopping during this event. Let me know who's got it. We still have that big Tanzanite. Still have a lot of great pieces here. If you have any questions on anything you've seen in this last 3 hours, make sure you dial in. Still have the blue sapphire earrings, some of the turquoise earrings. Let us know on the diamond hoops, the 410s. We really want you to be able to take advantage of those while they're still here. This is your chance right now, though. $67.49. Now, once that's gone, that's the big critical moment here, is once that piece is gone, it's gone. I don't have anything else like it. I don't have another piece that's going to be of that quality and of that value. And if you'd like, the 12 karat 74 Tanzanite is also here. So between those two pieces, they're the pieces I would recommend more highly than anything else today, along with our 4 karat 10 diamond hoops. But these are those specialty colored gems we love. So there's the Tanzanite, the 1274. It's a karat 14 in diamonds, remembering that you have the opportunity to get it at home first, evaluate it, try it on, appraise it, do whatever you want to do, and you still have the opportunity to send it on back. So that's the crucial moment here. And I say that because not that I expect you to, and not that I particularly think you will. It's just that that is a safety net on these really important items that may at this point just seem a little too good to be true. You don't see price tags like this on those types of jewelry. So just remember, the Tanzanite $64.99, of course, $650 off that price. And then you've got this gorgeous Paraiba. Let us know on the hoop earrings as well if you need the 410s. Anything else we can help you with, this is the time right now. It's our last call in the show. We have about 5 minutes remaining in today's show. And of course, you know what? Did Kelly need to see a Tahitian pearl? I don't know when this was brought out, but it looks like I've got a request here for Kelly. We've got this Tahitian pearl pendant, and look at the grades on it. And then it's got a rotating bail. So there are multiple ways you can wear it. It's got the diamond bezel set with the pave up top, and then if you want to twist it around so you have your overlay in gold over your Tahitian pearl, you can do that. You can wear it multiple ways. I'll show it to you on the hand. That's going to be 1119-654. And take a look. So you can spin it if you want to. Once you put it on the way you want it, it stays. But if you want to spin it around, so if you just want to have that beautiful undergallery show up, you can do that too. or then spin it this way and have your pearl be the focal point. But diamond pave at the top in the bail, then that bigger bezel set, then the pave at the top there of your pearl setting. That one's going to be only, you know what, $14.90. You know what, make it just $9.99. Quick deal. 14.5 millimeters in the round Tahitian and 20 points in diamonds, and that'll be $8.99 at checkout. So first caller on our Tahitian pearl pendant, as we only have moments left. If you are in the mood for more jewelry, we have our big Sunday morning together tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, so I hope you'll join us for that. And 10 a.m. start time, noon Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you then for 3 big hours of customer appreciation pricing, 10% off. So let us know who would like this one, the Tahitian pearl, 14.5. Remember the pearl strand we had earlier today? Maxed out at 13. This is a 14.5 millimeter pearl in a pendant with diamonds and rotates. Pretty cool how that works. Still at that bail up front with those diamonds, but it can rotate to give you two different looks in one. So kind of reversible, except you don't even need to reverse it. You just spin it. So different directions give you different looks. How cool is that? So that'll be $8.99 if you'd like to have that one. So that's a special request. First caller to say yes on that Tahitian pearl pendant, $8.99 only. Let's go back to our Tanzanite and our Paraibas that are so remarkable. Need to get a home. Certainly they do. They're beautiful stones, great examples of, you know, really kind of the finest of the fine there when it comes to Tanzanite and Paraiba. $64.99 on the Tanzanite. There's your closer look. So $64.99 is the Tanzanite deal. The Paraiba is only $74.99. Those are all before your 10% extra off. So please take advantage of those and we'll help you out. Now we'll be here for a couple minutes. We have 2 minutes left of airtime. We'll be here for a couple minutes after that as well to help you out with anything you might, questions, requests, or placing orders, of course, or anything else we can help you with. That is the same phone number to call. So I hope you'll do so. And thanks for joining us today on this Saturday. I hope you had a good one and hope you continue to have a great rest of your day. And we're back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern. So looking forward to that. We'll have a great Sunday as always. Sundays are really do not miss. We're really going to be ramping up some values here for the final hours of this event. So really excited about that. And let us know if you'd like the Tanzanite or the Paraiba. They're both verifying right now. The last thing you want to do is wait until it's a second too late and then you miss out on the moment, because the opportunities are here right here and now. And those are two exquisite, really just best of the best examples of really some of our top quality stones that not just here, but the world. So 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining. Thanks again for joining us today. And again, any questions, we're still here for a couple minutes. So we're very busy on these daytimes. A lot of people wait and they call after the show and they're picking up their favorite pieces from the day. So we want to make sure you have that chance to do so before they're gone. We have a final minute remaining. And again, I'm going to try on the Tanzanite here. Yep, that one's verifying right now. Don't miss out. $12.74 is the carat weight on that center, plus a carat 14, only 6 diamonds in that ring. I can't say it enough. Those are 19 pointers apiece on that Tanzanite for a $64.99 price tag, but it's $6.50 off. So you get it for about $58.50 there on that one. So it's a beautiful way to experience our Blue Wing Block D Best. That's a good one there. And just a huge value. And with those big diamonds, that's impressive. And of course, look at the sparkle that stone is giving as well. So our final 30 seconds, then do consider the Paraiba for a 1 carat 43. With all that enormous diamond weight, you're getting that one for $74.99 and, of course, at extra 10% off. So thanks again for being with us today. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I hope it's a good one. Stay cool if it's really hot and toasty out there where you are, and we'll see you tomorrow right back here at 10 a.m. Pacific Time, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Looking forward to it. A big Sunday that is a do not miss customer appreciation, 10% off. Will continue. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow.